God, this podcast is really bad for me.
Is it?
Listen. Okay, I've had like the equivalent of maybe 3 shots, and I'm drunk.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, me too. Like, I'm such a lightweight.
Woo! We're here, Essie. We're
here, Maddie.
We're doing the thing.
We're doing the thing.
Welcome.
Thank you.
Well, cheers.
Cheers. Wait, hold on. Can we just talk about these cute little Coke cans that you got me? They're so fucking adorable. I was telling Maddie I love mini things.
When I was like, what do you want to drink? And you're like, Coke. I'm like, oh, okay. I guess it's going to
Coke
be...
Zero.
Oh, yeah.
Coke Zero.
Coke Zero, yes. Sorry. Heaven forbid sugar enter your body.
There's a difference. Oh, I'm such a sugar baby, though. I love sugar. It's okay.
Wait a minute. Are you supposed to be admitting that on the internet immediately?
I meant like...
Sure.
Okay, once upon a time. But like, I mean... but no, I'm a sucker for sugar, except in my sodas. I love the taste of aspartame. I know. I'm weird.
I mean, it's your personal preference. It's your body. Like,
right.
I'm not going to knock you. I bought it, obviously.
Yeah, I know. And I appreciate it so much. Again, like, round of applause for the minis. They're just so cute. Okay.
It's not like I have like some religious exemption. Like, no, you can't have aspartame in my home. How dare you?
That'd be so sad. I wouldn't come on your podcast if you said that.
Oh, I wouldn't have told you. I just would have put down like regular Coke and be like, sorry, it's against my religion to have aspartame.
Isn't that against some religions?
I'm sure it is.
No, I'm thinking of Mormons can't have caffeine.
They can't have fun.
I know. God. But, well, kind of. Can't they have like 20 wives?
Does that sound like fun to you?
No, actually, that sounds miserable.
Like
20 of me? Whew.
And all your periods sync up?
Oh, God. I was in a sorority. So, like, once upon a time. So, like, I got a taste of that. And, oh, God, I need another sip.
Right. And you're not trying
to...
You're not trying to sexually satisfy everyone in that house. If you're the one dick for that fucking house, you're supposed to be the sexual gratification for everyone there.
Oh, God.
That's a lot of work.
I know. It really, oh, God. You're totally selling polygamy. Totally selling it, Maddie.
It sounds all fun and games until you actually figure it out.
Yeah. Like, I'm still stuck. My ADHD brain is still stuck on, like, having to deal with 20 of me. That's a lot. 20 Latina women. Oh my God. What would you do? What would you do?
Things that will get me demonetized. To myself.
At least you're honest.
I mean, I wouldn't get myself in that situation in the first place. That sounds like a really bad plan.
Have you ever been in a relationship with multiple people?
No.
Never? It's never like crossed your mind?
No. I've had multiple non-monogamous things going on.
Right.
That's not a relationship.
But well, okay. I guess within that, like they were all like separate.
Right. They're all separate. Some of them, it's very much established that we're just getting each other off and then going about our day.
Okay. I feel that.
I'm all about non-monogamy, but polyamory sounds like way too much work.
I was in a few like polyamorous relationships before I got into the industry and everything, when I was like exploring my sexuality and just like what I like and what I want in my relationships. I dabbled in polyamory.
So were you the primary partner or?
No, so I was the lovely unicorn for couples.
Were you okay with that?
Yeah, I fucking loved it. I loved it. Here's why. The few situationships that I was in, it always turned out that the woman got like really jealous, and that's kind of what ended things. I was just happy I didn't have to be there for the aftermath. I was there for the fun. And then, you know, when shit hit the fan, I was like, grand slam, thank you, ma'am. I'm outie.
Oh, you can't make your car note this month? That sounds like your problem.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. It's kind of like how I feel about, you know, being the cool aunt or like all of my friends, they all have kids. I don't have any, and that's how I feel about children too. I'm like, "Oh my god, I love hanging out with you," but the minute they start crying and pooping and yeah.
I'm right there with you. I'm the cool
So,
uncle.
yeah, and I'm a fucking cool ass aunt. So, I do really good at that job.
I'm okay at it. I'm just
You're
okay.
okay. You're
Yeah.
okay.
I'm just okay.
I could see it.
I feel kids are a sucker's play.
Yeah. I've been getting that question a lot lately, like, "Oh, do you ever want kids?" And I can honestly say at this point in my life, like, I'm so okay with no, just no. Like, no offense to everyone with children, but I'm so okay with like being selfish and spending all my money on me.
Cheers to that.
So, fuck yeah. Like, what's the point of making all this pussy money if I can't spend it on me?
Right?
Whatever.
So many people have kids for the wrong fucking reasons too. So
Yeah. Yeah.
I-
And that's a whole other thing. Oh my God.
and it's one of those things where like, if you've really self-examined and you really like have a solid partner and really thought about it, go have fucking kids.
Yeah.
But if you're just like, oh well, you know, we hooked up once and well now we're together forever because
Yeah.
someone's pull-out game was trash.
We're stuck. Wait, hold on, Maddie. How old are you?
43.
43.
Yeah, I'm an old man.
Damn. It's okay. I'm old too.
Old for the industry, not real life.
Oh, whoa. I love that you just said old for the industry. You were supposed to say, no, you're not old, Essie. Fuck you.
I was just kidding.
I am old for the industry, though.
Well, yeah, you're not 19.
Oh my gosh. Like, if you ever want to feel old, start porn as a 31-year-old. Like, what the fuck?
I've been in so long, like, it was funny when I used to play people's father, and now it's like, oh no, I literally have been sexually active longer than you've been alive.
Right?
Like, I legitimately could have fathered you. Oh shit.
Oh my
it's
gosh.
fucking weird.
Oh my gosh. And like, it's kind of bizarre. I'm in this like weird spot where I could be in that MILF category, but I've got like the Latina looks, right? So like I clearly don't look like a teenager, but I'm not quite the MILFy look yet. And so when I do have to do those MILF scenes, it's like it's a lot. Like
Well,
these
so
guys look like boys.
like, oh god, someone's playing my stepson. Like,
Yeah, and oh my gosh. And I don't know if I don't even mean this like I don't even know. Like I'll just say my first experience with it, it was really cringe. It like I worked with teens for a while, and so you know, having to like tell myself, okay, Essie, this isn't actually a teenage guy. Like he's actually 25 years old. He just looks like he's 18. Like it was an interesting first.
it's acting.
Yeah, exactly.
It's just fucking acting. But yeah, sometimes the setups are pretty fucking cringy.
Or the the situations that they put like the step mom step when it gets like a little too incestuous.
Incestuous, I
Incestuous.
believe is the proper. I'm not an expert on incest.
Oh, me neither, but like that's a good thing.
Yes, definitely.
But yeah, one of the scenes that I had to do, it was like an adoption type of thing. It was like my stepdaughter, but like adopted stepdaughter with her adopted dad. Like I don't even know. I don't know. Honestly, I don't even know how they come up with this shit.
Well, depending on who you're shooting for, they're taking keywords from the fucking algorithm. Like if it's a Mind Geek scene,
Okay.
that's the thing that people don't seem to realize
Yeah.
about the hub and browsers and all that shit. Is they have all your search data for everyone. So they're basing scenes purely off of people's search data.
Oh, which is genius. But also, what the fuck is wrong with people's minds? Because, like, what?
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah. But it's fun, regardless.
Well, I'm glad you're having fun with it.
At least I'm having fun.
Exactly, making that money. Just fucking-
Yes, I am. And like it's a lot better than what I was doing before because I was making,
no
as a
money.
therapist.
Aw,
Yeah.
were you mental or physical?
Mental. I was in the mental health field. I have my master's degree.
Oh shit!
Fun fact. Yes.
But you didn't go far enough to be able to prescribe fun drugs.
I know. I didn't get my PhD. God damn it.
I mean, you still can.
Here's the thing. It's such a waste of money. Like, I could go down a rabbit hole of what a waste college is unless you're going to be like a lawyer or a doctor. Like, don't fucking do it. Don't do it, kids. Don't go to school. It's a waste of money. Go into porn instead.
I don't wholly disagree with you, as I never went to a day of college in my life.
Yeah.
Not one.
That's one of the smartest decisions you probably made.
I had the advantage of working in IT while I was still in high school. So I'm like,
Oh, wow.
I'm going to be a computer nerd. I'm going to, work in IT. And then the .com bubble burst. And it's just like, oh, the weird fucking string of jobs I've had since is like.
Yeah. Well, I've had a weird string of jobs too. So I was a therapist for a nonprofit that helped victims of sex trafficking and sexual exploitation. So like really heavy.
Yeah, that's
heavy shit.
That's a giant bummer.
Yeah. And then like I was like doing like crisis intervention therapy, like at a day shelter. I was living my like Saint Teresa life.
So is this porn experiment like just all you doing your PhD thesis? Like
no. No. So
please, I need eye contact. I need you to actually confirm that this is not just one.
No, I promise you, I'm doing porn because I love to get fucked, and I make money doing it.
It doesn't mean that you can't make money, writing your thesis. Like
that's true.
You're like, I've been embedded in porn for 5 years, and this is what I learned.
Here's the thing: there's not a cap with porn. Well, I mean, maybe there is, but like with being, a sex therapist, for example, there's going to be a certain cap with like how much you can make, and
not if you're committing medical billing fraud.
Oh my God, you're so right. Why can't I think like that?
Well, I mean, feel free to run with it. I'm not going to go commit medical billing fraud. Feel free to.
Oh my God, erase this. No, I'm just kidding.
You're like, nothing's off limits. Wait a minute.
Edit. No.
That needs to go.
No, like during that time, because like, I mean, no one tells you how much you change in your 20s. And I was like in my mid 20s when I was doing all of this shit. I call it this shit. This really powerful work.
It's very necessary work.
Yeah. But like in this time, actually this kind of like goes into full circle too, because during this time that I was working as a therapist, we did a lot of like harm reduction. So a lot of people like automatically assume people that are in the adult entertainment industry or that are escorts, prostitutes, working at a strip club, that they didn't choose to be there. That's like the, stigma behind it. And so what we realized at this nonprofit is like, hey, a lot of these men and women do choose to do this because ka-ching, and why not? And so we're like, you'd also be, I don't know if you'd be surprised to know this, a lot of people who work in this industry don't really know about like safety and know about their own bodies. So we would help like teach women anatomy and like, okay, what do you do to stay safe? And while I had to like teach these group courses, I was learning for myself too, because I grew up super sheltered in like one of those conservative Christian homes. Look at me now, Mom. And I started like exploring things for myself. And and this is what gets really exciting. So this is when I really started watching porn. And the site that I would always watch was Bellesa. Do you know what Bellesa is?
I've heard of it. I'm not familiar with the content off the top of my head.
Yeah, so it's like porn for women, like made by like it's a woman run site. And I actually just got to shoot for Jackie, who is the owner of Bellesa, last week.
That's awesome.
So I was like, oh my gosh, this is what opened my sexual, I don't even know, my sexual desires, and now I'm on the other side of it. But yeah, I thought that was like a cool little flex for myself.
Right? Like, oh shit, this is
like
started it?
Yeah, well, because when I first really started like watching porn and like being okay with the fact that like I'm like this bisexual sexual woman, I mean I didn't know what Brazzers was. I knew what Pornhub was. Who doesn't? But I didn't, yeah. But like Bang Bros, like I didn't know what that was. Like there's so many like production companies that now, or even like I knew. So this is the other crazy thing. Like I knew what Vixen was, but I didn't realize, like, because you see Vixen, but I didn't realize it was a porn company. Like I didn't know what it was. Like I thought it was just like, I don't even know.
Well, it's because they shoot so high end. It's like, oh,
Yeah.
what is this? This could be like something mainstream.
Yeah, yeah.
But no, they're just using helicopter shots for porn for some reason.
Which is fucking awesome.
A little excessive.
It's a little excessive, but like it's still cool. It's still cool.
It definitely is. Hire me sometime, guys.
Yeah, that's why I'm like, it's still cool. Hire me, please.
We're all constantly trying to hustle for work. Like, yeah.
Yeah. That's and that's something that's crazy too. I never saw myself like wanting to be like, or just to be excited for work. Like this is the first job that I've had that I'm like, I'm not working enough. Like I want more scenes. Like please, like give it to me.
Gotta get out of Florida then.
I know. I know. That's all I'm gonna say.
Do you not like California?
So here's the thing. I really don't mind California.
That's not like.
But I don't love it. I'm a West Coast girl. Like I grew up in Colorado.
I hate to break it to you. There's no coast there.
Okay. Bitch. Okay, then what would you call Colorado? Because right, but
it's
like
in the mountain time zone.
Right, but like if you're, it's mid, but it's not technically Midwest. Either.
No, it's the mountains. It's the mountains.
I know, but you don't consider Colorado the West Coast.
There's 3 states between that and the coast.
I need a drink.
Sorry.
I don't know what to consider Colorado then. But okay, here's the thing. Like Colorado is more similar to California than like Florida is.
Well, yeah, because they legalized weed, so a lot of Californians moved there.
Oh God, I know. We fucking hate Californians.
Oh, that's why you don't want to move here. All the Californians came and ruined your home.
But it's so expensive here too. Like the house that I have in Florida that I bought, like there's no way in like I could maybe get like a 1-bedroom house with like no backyard and with a roof that's half attached for what I have in Florida. And I have like
Colorado, by the way, is considered the Southwest United States.
What? Really?
That is what Google says and Wikipedia.
Okay, well, ask any Coloradan and they're going to say they're from the West Coast.
Well, yeah, they're misrepresenting themselves.
Oh my God, Maddie.
I'm just saying, there's multiple states between you and any coast.
I will say, though, California does make me miss being somewhere with hills and, not just flat land. Florida's very, very flat.
And full of alligators.
Full of them. Okay. full of them, but I've yet to see one. I know they're there.
Oh, they're
I know
there.
they're there. Because the women in my community, they have it's their own like group chat or whatever that I'm in. Oh my God, that's a whole other thing. Book club, all that shit. I don't fit in at all with these women, but they're always talking about like seeing the alligators, and I just stay the fuck inside when like I'll see other people coming out and taking pictures and I'm like, what the fuck? Why? Just stay the fuck inside.
Not every day you get to watch a dinosaur walk across your lawn.
Oh yeah, they're like the closest thing that we have to dinosaurs.
Yeah.
Well, and whales.
Yeah, but if you see a whale on your lawn, there's a big problem.
That's true. I love whales, by the way.
If you see one on your lawn, it will probably be dead.
Yeah, that's very true, especially because I'm not that close to the beach.
Oh, that would be really weird to have
I'm
one.
about an hour away from the beach.
Yeah, that would be really weird to have a whale just chilling there.
Yeah, I don't know how it would get there.
Probably by truck or tsunami. I don't know.
Tsunami? Do they even have tsunamis in Florida?
I mean, we didn't have hurricanes in LA on the regular. We had one last year.
There was a hurricane here?
It was a joke, but yeah, they called it a hurricane. And it was just like, this is just kind of heavy rain.
But that's basically what I've learned. That's basically what a hurricane is. It's just really heavy rain. I don't know. At least in Tampa. I'm in Tampa. So Tampa is a little different from the rest of Florida. Like, we always are told that we're going to get hit, and then it just kind of just detours around.
Right to Cuba.
Yeah. Which is basically all of South Florida. South Florida is Cuba. Let's be real.
Oh, when I was working down there, I once had a coworker tell me like, yo, man, this is just Cuba. You guys just forgot to take the flag.
Yes, it really is. Oh my gosh. It's so refreshing too to be in California where people like, because I always get asked like, what's your ethnicity? Because apparently I have a very, very unique look. But like people here will actually guess that I'm Mexican, but they just assume right away that I'm Cuban in Florida.
Which is
like if
wild.
you're brown, you're Cuban.
Well, that's wild because Southern Florida is like the clearinghouse for all of South America.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. There's a lot of Colombian. I've noticed there's like a lot of like Colombian, of course, Cuban influence. But there's not a lot of good Mexican food. Like there's a difference.
Oh yeah.
Like that's the other thing. Okay, I'm like selling myself on California right now. I'm like, wait, there's good Mexican food here.
There is.
There's
a rad taco
mountains.
truck blocks from here.
Really?
Oh yeah.
I've noticed a lot of different just food trucks around.
Oh yeah.
Just in general.
Oh yeah. We have a rad food truck scene.
I need to check that out. I've been trying to be healthy. That's a lie. That's a lie. Emphasis on the try.
I mean, as long as you're trying, that's all that matters, right?
Yeah. Like I've been here since I'm here the entire month. I'm here until the 29th. And it's hard for me because when I'm on vacation, I give like 0 fucks about like what I'm eating or like going to the gym and stuff. But I have to keep reminding myself that like this month it's not vacation. Like I'm working.
You're on a business trip.
Yeah.
We're at work right now.
I know.
Isn't that weird? We're drinking at work.
I love it. I love work. Oh my God. Cheers. I love my job. Oh my gosh. I really do.
Well, and that's the important part. Like the amount of people in this world that are just like miserable at their job every fucking day
Mm-hmm.
and then don't do anything to try to change that is just fucking crazy to me.
Yeah. I think my entire life has been set up for me to be where I am right now, to be in porn. Like,
oh, not on my
dead ass.
podcast? I thought.
Well, and on your pod.
Your whole life was set up for this very moment.
For
to be on
this very moment to be on your podcast. Yes, exactly. Exactly. Like my life purpose was to be on Matt's podcast.
It's all downhill from here.
Oh, fuck me. Please, no, I'm just kidding.
That is inappropriate. We're at work. That is sexual harassment. I'm reporting you to HR.
HR.
Reporting you to HR. HR.
He's like, shut the fuck up. No, like I really think about it because like at this point, I'm like, what would I do now if I wasn't doing porn? Like, I don't know. Like this is best case scenario for me. Like I used to joke around in grad school. Like I used to just be like, fuck it. I'll be a stripper or fuck this shit. I'm just gonna go into porn. And now I'm like, wait, this is actually kind of hard though.
Oh yeah, no, it's real fucking work.
It is. It is.
I tell people in the comment section all the fucking time. It's like, just because you play basketball with your boys doesn't mean you can play in the NBA.
Yes. Well, and that's the crazy thing about like, and not to be like hating on OnlyFans because I started on OnlyFans, but I feel like OF has kind of made everyone think that, like what you're saying, like playing basketball with the boys, OnlyFans is playing basketball with the boys. Like every single woman and her mom thinks she can be a porn star. And it's hard. Like getting the work and then like actually being able to like make it through a scene. Like I don't think people realize like everything it entails.
Oh, they don't. They 100% don't. And like the fact that the like average creator doesn't make that much money. Like
yes, preach.
So I'm going to ask you, tell me if this is not my fucking business. What is the worst month you've ever had on OF money-wise?
Worst month?
Yeah.
Around Christmas time
But
or
like,
New Year's. Oh, like what was I making?
Yeah. Like
oh my God. I think I made and I'm not even gonna lie about this. I'll be transparent. I think I made like $3,000.
Okay, but still, that's very much the exception, not the rule.
Yeah.
Like that is very much because the average creator makes like $160 a month. Like if you do the whole bell curve of the 2.1 million people that have creator accounts.
Yeah.
It averages out to like $160 a month.
Like
$160.
$160.
Yeah.
Oh, then I'm doing better than I thought.
Yeah. You're still doing very well.
Wow. And it's so crazy. And I think that that's something people need to be just more honest about. I think a lot of girls are like so gung-ho about like, oh my God. And they love to lie about being like, I'm 0.001. It's like, nah, bitch, you're not. Like, not everyone can be 0.0001%. But, and like, again, it is what it is. But like I do well. And I'm not going to take away from that, but it's because of how much work I put into it.
For sure. And also, in the grand scheme of things, any reasonable like normie job, you could make $3,000 in a month and not have all the social stigma that comes with the shit.
Yes.
All the bullshit that comes with it.
Mm-hmm.
Like, and it's one of those things where like, this will be like with you forever, for better or for worse. Like, if you decide to get back into your professional field at some point, it's a very good chance.
Oh, it won't happen.
Well, I'm not. Yeah. I'm not saying you should leave and go, but no, not at all. But
not even that. I was saying like it won't happen because like I feel like it just couldn't happen. Like for a lot of different reasons. I don't even think they would give me my license.
Well, exactly, and you've taken that choice and taken that risk on yourself.
Yeah, yeah.
Knowing full well that like, hey, I'm closing the door on what I spent years studying.
Mm-hmm.
Or, no, and 3,000 is definitely a good month, but it's not like, oh my God, that's life-changing money.
Yeah, yeah. And I'm still so little, Maddie, in the grand scheme of things. Like, so I'm a nobody. Like, in a matter of fact, let me tell you how little I am in this. So you want to hear what my why is for making it big? I'm not going to mention names or anything. Well, please don't. I was at AVN for my first time. I just started porn, like mainstream, in December. Was at AVN in January, and I had someone who has a podcast, like totally like rizzing me up, being like, you have one of the best asses, which like, yes, I know.
My publicist said the same thing when I told them you were doing the show. He immediately went to your social media. Oh, she's got a great ass. Like,
oh my God, I love it. Thank you.
Tell her to reach out to me after the show if she's cool.
I love it. Yes, that's where I get the Essie GotBack, you know. It's real, folks. You're welcome. So so he's like totally like, you know, and I kept running into him. And then I made a comment in passing. I was like, oh my God, I should totally be on your podcast. And he goes, you're not big enough. And so that's my why. You want to know why I want to make whatever big enough means. Like, I don't know what big enough means, but that's my why. I'm gonna, because he's gonna ask me to be on his podcast.
And you should say fucking no.
Yes, that's what I'm gonna do. And he's gonna ask why, and I'm gonna say, because remember when you said I'm not big enough? Go fuck yourself.
This is the exact reason that I have entertaining people on. Like, I don't give a fuck. I would rather have someone who has small numbers and is enthusiastic and fun to be on air with.
Yes.
Someone who's fucking the biggest name in the world, and they just are like, oh, I'm doing you a favor to be here.
This is me promising. You can always bring this back if I ever change, okay?
On film.
It's on film. I don't ever want to become that person. Like, I don't ever want to become that person that's like, okay, if I'm signing at a booth, I can promise you, I'm never going to charge you to take a picture with me.
But you should.
I don't want to. That's just not me though. You know what I mean? Like, I always want to be that approachable person. Like, I never want to think I'm better than anyone. And I know that seems like such a little thing. Like, but like it's stuff like that where like I just don't want anything to change me. I always want to give like different no matter how big or small like your podcast is or like a collab, like I'm always going to shout out someone. I'm always going to like tag you. Like, it doesn't matter if you're smaller than me. It doesn't matter if you know what I mean? And I never want that to change ever.
Well, and that's how it should be. Like, there should be some professionalism and, you know, reciprocity for doing the thing. Because you never know, like, what moment, even if it's not a big show, like, what moment from that show is going to catch someone's eye and, like, oh, wow, that has a couple million views on social media just because, you know, you said something awesome on a place.
Yeah. And so, again, like, I know my place, but I also know, like, I can do this. Just wait in a year. Okay.
When you're not returning my calls, I see how it is.
Bitch, you know I'm going to. Maddie,
there's so much show left. You're like, I say that now, like 45 minutes from now, like, Liz, why did you fucking talk me into doing this fucking show?
No,
this motherfucker said I was old, like in the first 5 minutes.
No,
such a piece of shit.
I'm so happy that she did, and it gives like I don't know. You're good people. I can tell. You're just good people.
Stop saying that. You're gonna ruin my rep.
Oh, sorry. You're such a piece of shit.
Thank you. Thank you.
You're welcome. Hold on, I have to open another one of these little.
I gotta clean that up in post.
Oh no. Maddie is the piece of shit part or the nice part?
Time will tell.
I was trying to see like what I should say next because he really is a sweetheart.
It's unscripted. I'm not telling you your lines.
Sweetheart.
That part also was very wild.
Lie to you.
Wild to me at times where like I get people in the comment section like, I can't believe I'm like, it's unscripted, dude. Like, what do you want me to force people to tell you?
People are always gonna have opinions. What's that saying? Like, opinions are like assholes. Everybody's got them and they all stink.
It's pretty accurate.
Wait, hold on. Pass me that whiskey.
Yeah, that's how much I've drank already.
Oh my goodness. You're so crazy. You barely touched it.
That bottle was unopened.
Oh.
I opened that on air.
Oh.
You were drinking out of the first bottle.
Oh.
Which I had some of also.
Damn, Matt. You getting crazy. You trying to get lucky tonight?
That is inappropriate.
Speechless.
That is inappropriate.
Oh my God.
That is inappropriate. I will save myself and be like, I don't have a current test. There we go. Not have a current test.
Oh my gosh. Did I just make you blush?
No.
Yes, I did.
No, that's alcohol.
Shut up. Come on.
A couple years back, established a rule like I don't hook up with people on show nights anymore. It's happened. It's fucking happened.
I love the anymore.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Why? What happened?
Oh, well.
What was like the breaking point?
Well, the breaking point was a civilian friend of mine being like, dude, it's kind of like not a good look. And I'm like, and I never even thought about it. He's like, the power dynamic. I'm like, oh, there's a power dynamic here? Oh, I never even thought about it. Like, I just thought like I hit it off with people and like sometimes shit happens.
Yeah.
And then he's like, but you're helping them promote their career. And like, I'm like, oh, yeah, that is. Yeah. So like the rule of thumb is now it's like, oh, if we hit it off, like we will hang out at a different time. Like it could be 24 hours later. Right. I'll put out. But
now that you're saying that, like I just really want to suck your cock.
It's nice to want things.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So about my career.
That will only hurt it. That will only hurt it. No one. That's not bragging rights on set. Like, oh, I would have did it. Now we drink. And I sucked Matt's cock. Like, you what? You didn't have to do that. He was going to promote you either fucking way. That will not help.
Oh my god. Oh my god. People are going to be like, this bitch.
Just get a mouthful of something that tastes like whiskey. I promise you, it will not help your career. I'm happy to promote you.
Wait, hold on. Did you just say like your dick tastes like whiskey?
No, the semen.
Oh, really?
I don't know. I've never tasted it.
You've never tasted your own semen?
No.
Really?
I think most guys have not tasted their own semen.
Okay, want to know something that I love to do at the end of...
Snowball dudes?
Wait, hold on. I feel stupid. What does snowball dudes mean?
Taking a load in your mouth and then kissing it back into their mouth.
Not necessarily, but like kind of.
Kind of?
Like, okay, so like so my thing is I love facials. Like I love facials. It's like a job well done, like good job. I love them. My favorite thing to do is to distract them so much and like have them kiss me right after. Like it's a win for me.
I've never been that distracted in my life.
Oh, it's happened a few times. Like where they were like,
not to me.
So like, is it, I don't think it's called digmatized. Like the woman would be digmatized. What's the equivalent? Like when a man is like so like hypnotized by like how great the sex was.
I don't know. Mostly after I come, I have post-nut clarity and I'm like.
Post-nut clarity, well, or like pussyfied?
I mean, that could be a thing, but like the minute I came, I'd be like, oh, hey, let me get you a towel.
Well, that's because you haven't had my pussy.
I have not. So, on record, I have not.
He has not yet. No, I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. I need to stop with that. But
God, you do sound like Liz. Liz is like on Twitter. Like I literally responded to one of her tweets. Like this should probably be a DM slide, girl. Like this shouldn't be made timeline.
Wait, but I have to give it. Okay, I have to give it to Liz. She is such a girl's girl, and I fucking love it.
Oh, no, this is great. And I fully told her, like, I would happily fuck her off camera. I just don't perform.
Yeah. No. Like, I would too. I plan on it.
Well, but you should.
Yeah. She's amazing. But, like, she's one of those people that, like, you want in your corner. She's such, like, a hype girl. Like, on Twitter, like, I'll post something, and sometimes I'll be like, should I have posted that? And one of the first people that comments is Liz, and she'll be like, you're so sexy. I'm like, fuck. Yes, I love you. Thank you.
It's weird. She does that to me too. And I'm like, that wasn't a sexual post.
Damn it. That just ruined it. I thought it was just me.
No, because she's a good person. And
she is.
For the audience, we're talking about Liz Schuyler. Like,
Liz Schuyler, she's amazing.
No, I 100% in front of Twitter, her husband, I said, I'll happily fuck you, just not on camera. Like,
yeah, she's amazing. Wait, how did we get to this?
Oh, just you sounded like Liz, just throwing it at me.
I love that. I love that I sound like her.
Because she is constantly just like, hey, big sex. Oh, like, girl, I'm not a performer. I'm not going to fuck you on camera.
I love that. I like being compared to like cool people like that. Like so now I can say personality-wise, Liz Schuyler, I'm so okay with that. I just met and collabed with Adra Fox.
Oh, I saw that. Congrats on that.
Thank you. Apparently we look alike.
I mean, I've never met Adra in person, but I mean, there are some similarities in the body type.
Yeah, I think, well, it's not even okay, this is what kind of creeped me out. That's not the right word. I was like scrolling through my Twitter and she had posted a picture and I stopped because I was like, when did I take this picture? It's our facial.
Oh, I thought you
structure.
were about to be like, how's my pussy on that?
No.
That's my clitoral hood?
That's my clitoris. No, I finally had that realization as I was scrolling. I was like, oh my God. It's from certain angles. We have like, because we were trying to figure it out. Because I was like, I'm the tan version, I guess. It's a nice way. But we both discovered it's because we both have like 20% Polish in us. So we're like, it must be the Polish features. I don't know. We were trying to figure it out. But
I feel like there's a kielbasa joke there somewhere.
I know, right? There's definitely got to be a joke there. But I'll take it though. Like I had so many people telling me, again, I'm still really new. I just started in December. So in December, that's like when people were like, oh my God, do you know who Adria Fox is? Do you know who she is? And I was like, no. And I had like guys like DMing me, like, you need to meet her. She's your twin. And so I like added her and I was like, hey girl, we should collab some. I didn't think that she would respond. And she was like, whoa, I guess we kind of do look alike in some pictures. And yeah, she's a sweetheart. If you ever get the chance to meet her.
Some other people have like, because she's like, oh, I should do podcasts now. And a couple people were like, you should go. And she didn't respond. She didn't respond.
I will, you know what? I will recommend
you say that now.
To you.
We'll double back on that at the end of the show.
She's amazing. She's amazing.
At the end of the show, you'll be like, nah, never mind. I'm rescinding that offer.
I mean, so far, so good. I'm enjoying this.
Well, I'm glad one of us is. No, I'm fucking with you. I'm
wow.
so fucking with you. I'm so fucking
wow.
with you. I'm so fucking with you.
Wow. I knew it.
So fucking with you. I'm having a good time. Don't. There's.
Backtracking. Okay. Yep.
I couldn't stop myself from making them.
I love it, though. I love that you can give me shit.
Oh, yeah. That's actually the true indicator when I'm actually comfortable with someone.
Same. And when I can, like, receive it, too.
Oh, yeah.
And like understand it. I like to say like I am bilingual. I speak English and sarcasm. So
those are signs of intelligence. Well, sarcasm is English.
Yeah, I know. Mm-hmm. But I did read something about that like the more sarcastic or witty you are, it means that like you're able to like tap into like a certain, I don't know. Maybe I'm making that shit up. I'm not.
You're not. But I also don't want to confirm it because I don't want my audience to think that I am actually reasonably intelligent.
Yeah, you are.
No, you can't tell.
Oh, okay. You got to like make it seem.
I got to be relatable.
Oh my God, you're such a douche. It's really hard pretending that I'm like normal. Yikes.
See, this is why I just, I do this. I got to pretend like, I'm one of them.
Yeah,
I've got a neck beard.
Me too. I just shaved it off though.
Why would you do that?
I know. I should have kept it.
So much more marketable.
Right? A woman with a beard.
Okay. How many people on the hub are women with beards?
That's very true.
Well, yes, I will.
Wait, hold on.
Well,
you're going to say something.
I was going to say something that's wildly politically incorrect.
Do it.
Well, no, it's, there are people that started life as women that now have beards.
Oh, I guess that's true.
Yeah.
That's very true.
I just was about to phrase that really poorly.
Yeah. Okay, I feel that. I get what you're saying. I'm smelling what you're stepping in.
It smells horrible. Yeah. I mean, don't worry, I've said a lot of things that'll get me canceled over the years. So,
but you know what is so crazy about Pornhub is like people are like, oh, there's something for everyone. But like, I'm still trying to find what I am for everyone.
Well, you shouldn't be for everyone.
I know. But like, where are all the Latina lovers at?
Oh, they exist.
I know.
They definitely
But like,
exist.
where are they? Because like, come find me. Hi.
Oh, some of the biggest names in the industry like have been Latinas over the years.
I know. I'm trying to make it a comeback. I'm trying to be like.
I don't think it ever went away.
I think that it was like in 2019 or something. I remember reading like Latina. I mean, there have been years. It comes in waves. And yeah, you can fact check me.
Oh, I am.
Perfect. Like I don't know if it was 2019. It was like one of the top searched Pornhub categories. Like, what year was that? Or years?
I'm looking.
Look. I know. I'm giving you like a really serious look right now. I'm like,
type faster, motherfucker.
Faster. It better say 2024.
Let's look at the 2022 year in review on Pornhub Insights.
Okay, let's look at that.
Demographics. Is that what people are looking for, or what? Oh no, that's visitor demographics. Oh, a lot of women from the Philippines visiting Pornhub, apparently.
Really?
Yep. Proportion of female visitors, 53% from the Philippines.
Really?
Yep.
Filipina women. Well, that's like redundant.
Top searches and porn stars. There we go. I clicked on the wrong thing.
Okay.
Give me the fucking thing, hub. We got dead air to fill.
Oh my God. No, but like, a trending category.
Are you trying to raise, your fellow Latina performers? Or?
Fuck yeah. I think in a lot of, so just in general, like if you look at the demographics just in the United States, for example, we are so underrepresented. However, we make up a majority of the population in the United States.
I don't know.
Fact check me. No, don't we?
I mean, you will, and you definitely.
Well, we're going to. We're on the way to it.
I mean,
sorry.
Statistically,
I meant fact check me, like in terms of like growth.
Yeah,
growth.
Well,
like
because Latinos generally have large families.
Yeah, I know. That's why everyone keeps asking me when I'm going to have kids, because it's a shocker that I'm 31 and barren.
I mean, is something wrong with you? I mean, I thought the old saying was like, if you look at a Latino woman too hard, she gets pregnant.
Yeah, for real. Honestly, I'm surprised too.
No scares?
What's that?
No scares in the course of your life?
Oh God. I've had a few scares. I'm not gonna lie, a few scares, but like it's a miracle that I'm here and barren still. So
a miracle, or
I don't know.
Or intentionally.
Depends who you ask. I don't know. I count it as a miracle.
Well, it's your life. That's the important part.
Yeah, exactly. Hold on. I feel like you found it.
I'm still typing. I was distracted by like your
by my beauty. Oh,
your barren vagina, but
my
or barren uterus. It's not a barren. I don't know what the state of your bush is. So, like, I guess it's your barren uterus.
My bush is non-existent.
So it is a barren vagina as well.
Yes. Hold on. Are you a bush guy?
No.
So I had an interesting conversation literally like 2 days ago. I stream on Kick, and I was asking everyone in my chat if they prefer a bush or like clean. And the consensus was clean shaven. Like which I thought was, yeah.
No,
I don't know very many people who like, and hey, to each their own.
No, for each their own, but like, nah, like, I don't want to feel like a bristle down there.
Same. Or like if I'm going down on a woman, like I don't want to worry about getting like hair stuck in my teeth or like my mouth. I don't know why I said teeth.
Back of the throat.
Yeah. Ooh, like, no.
So by 2050, the share of U.S. population that is white and not Hispanic will be under 50% for the first time. Currently, 58.9% of the U.S. residents are white and not Hispanic. By 2050, Hispanic residents will account for a quarter of the U.S. population.
Which is insane. That's huge.
Yeah.
That's huge. And like, even in the news or like even just in general, like when do you ever hear about like, yay, Latino rights? Or like, yeah, I don't know. Like, and even in this industry, like I feel like there's just it's just like underrepresented.
Well, that's a bummer.
Yeah. I'm trying to make it a thing though.
You should make it a thing.
I want to.
In the grand scheme of things, I honestly think everyone should bang everyone, so everyone's just kind of gray.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Like,
just, fuck yeah.
Because so much stupid tribalism happens from, oh, I'm this, I identify as this. Like, no, if everyone just bangs everyone and pumps out just, children just indiscriminately, like, we're all Americans at this point. Because, like, that's honestly the silliest part about America is, like, people being like, I'm Irish. Like, oh, when did your parents get here? Oh, they were born here. Oh, when did your grandparents get here? They were born here.
That's my favorite question. And I love that when people are like, what are you? Or where are you from? I'm like, I'm from America. I'm American. Like, I get that question all the time on my streams. Like, the first thing people in chat will ask me, they're like, where are you from? I'm like, my mom, if we want to get technical, my dad too.
I mean, your deep Guadalajara accent, after all.
Wait, hold on. How did you know my family's from Guadalajara?
That actually was just a random guess in the dark.
Oh my gosh. I thought you were going to say because all the prettiest women are from there, which is true. Facts.
Sure.
Yep.
That literally was just me taking a shot in the dark.
No, like my family is actually from Guadalajara.
But it's still like, you very much sound American when you speak.
That's because
you're American?
I'm American and also no hablo español. Entiendo, más o menos.
Poquito español.
Poquito. Baño. Biblioteca. I said that wrong.
Uno whiskey, por favor.
Tequila?
Oh, no. I have been to multiple Spanish-speaking countries and just out here asking for whiskey.
Yeah.
Nothing is more confusing than being in Spain and being like, uno four roses, por favor. Because Four Roses is a whiskey brand.
Oh. How do you say whiskey in Spanish?
Whiskey.
Oh.
It's just whiskey.
Oh, I thought it was going to be something cool.
No, it's just whiskey.
So is that the same with like vodka is probably like vodka?
I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't drink vodka regularly, so.
Look it up.
I'm on it. I was already on it. It's still vodka.
Oh. Damn. Look, we're learning Spanish together.
Like this is a Duolingo episode.
Yes. Look at us educating people.
I'm going back to Cuba in like a month, so.
Going back?
Yeah, I was there in 2017.
That's so cool. We were just talking about South Florida.
Well, yeah, I'm going to XBiz Miami and then I'm going to Cuba.
That is, oh my gosh. I would love to go visit Cuba, but I've also heard it's really sad to go. Because like
yes
you
and
see
no.
how much they just don't have there.
So it's a mixed bag.
Okay.
I was there in 2017 and I had a blast. Because it's a wild place. Because they don't have as much. Everyone is on a wild hustle.
Yeah.
Like, we had some dude, like, we were trying to get back to our Airbnb, and one of my friends who speaks Spanish was like, oh, this guy will take you. I'm like, oh, cool. It was just some dude with a car. He was just like, I'll make $20 driving you guys out to the suburbs.
Damn.
Or, some dude was like selling counterfeit cigars out of his apartment. That it's just a wild, everyone is on a hustle.
Yeah.
Like, one of my buddies hooked up with a Cuban national, and he was like, yo, when I got in the cab with her, she was paying a fraction of what we were paying for cabs.
Oh my God.
Because
like
cabs don't have meters. You just negotiate with cabbies.
Really? So is everything there basically like negotiable?
Yeah. It's like technically a communist state, but it's hyper-capitalism at ground level.
Wow. So what are you going to Cuba just for fun?
Officially, for the State Department, I am going for journalism because it is not legal to go there as a tourist. Tourism is not illegal. Tourism is not legal for U.S. citizens.
I thought that was like.
Nope.
Oh.
I am going for journalism.
Okay, so you're going for journalism. Yep. Are you going alone?
So far, at least one other person's coming with me, but we'll see who else wants to come.
Yeah. When are you going again?
The day after XBiz Miami.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
So next month.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Because most of the cost of getting to Cuba is getting to Miami, and since I'm already going to be there for XBiz, I'm like, yeah, I'll hop the 45-minute flight.
Oh, it's only 45 minutes?
Uh-huh.
Damn, I didn't even realize it was like that close. Like,
yeah.
I knew it was like right there.
Yeah, it's only 90 miles south of Key West.
Wow. Wow, maybe I need to go to Cuba.
You guys want to come with? Like, I'll let you on the travel plans.
Well, I would love to, but
Oh, I hear a big but like.
But no. This is exciting news.
Okay.
See these babies? They're about to get a lot bigger.
Okay.
On May 6th.
Right before XBiz?
I'm not going to be going to XBiz. I know. So
that is such a bad plan.
Fuck, is it really?
XBiz Miami is the creator's show. Like,
well, my manager didn't tell me that.
Well, your manager fucked up.
Yeah, he really did. You fucked up, manager. No, I'm on the 6th, I'm getting them done, and then I'll be like recovering for the month.
Push it back like 2 weeks.
But then that's like more time that I have to be away from work. I'm like, my plan is to like be back working in June.
Or you could, come to XBiz Miami, network very well, come to Cuba with us. But shoot, like, who else has Cuban content? Who else has content shot in Cuba?
That's actually pretty legit.
We're there for journalism. I'll have cameras.
Oh, you're so smart, Maddie.
Don't stop saying that.
Okay, you are such a dumb fuck, Maddie.
Perfect. That's the clip.
That's the clip, y'all.
Yeah, and then like I'm only rolling down there for like 4 days. Like,
oh, so it's a quick trip.
Oh yeah, because like I got to be back here. I got a lot of shit going on.
No, you don't.
I actually do. Sadly,
you do.
I do.
I'm so proud of you.
Yeah, like I can't announce it now, but like the reason I'm going down to XBiz Miami is like a new project that I'm going to be announcing down there. So
what?
Yeah, I'll tell you about it off air, but like it's not like ready for the prime time yet.
Oh my God, I love that for you.
I love it for me too.
Yay! I love hearing like success stories, like people.
Well, it's not there yet,
but it will be. Manifest that shit. You gotta
I plan to.
Yes. You're making it. You're making it. You're doing the things.
I am doing the thing. Successful or not, we'll see.
I believe in you. Like, look at this, like, well, because, okay, I see how excited you are about it. Like, I can, like, feel your passion. Like, look at your setup here. Like, you got this. This is like, no, I'm serious. Okay, listen. For being in, can I say, for being in your apartment, do people know that we're in your apartment?
Yeah, the people know they're in my apartment.
Listen, this is a sick getup, okay? And like, I can tell how excited you are from the minute that I walked in. Like, you were like fucking pumped for this shit. Like, and you've been doing this for, what did you say, 8 years?
Yep.
You're still excited. You're still doing it. So.
It might just mean I'm a crazy person.
I mean, aren't we all a little crazy?
Well, yeah.
To be successful, you kind of have to be a crazy person.
Well, yeah, because otherwise society just tells you to do something safe.
Right.
And that's honestly like what I love about this industry in general is like everyone who's in this industry has decided like, fuck what society says about us.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to do our own thing.
I think that's why this is such a perfect career path for me too, because I feel like I've always been like that. Since the time I was a little girl, like I always wanted to like, what is it called? Like ruffle someone's feathers or ruffled feathers. Is that the saying? Like I love getting an uprise out of people. Like my favorite football team. Okay, so I was born in Ohio. But I know, me too. But I am a diehard Steelers fan. Okay.
So were you born in Youngstown or some shit?
God, no. Cleveland. Well, to be specific, I grew up in the hood.
What,
like Akron.
Akron? I've been to Akron.
Yeah, like yeah.
You and LeBron.
Yes. But when I was little, I remember like watching like the Browns and the Steelers playing, and everyone would be cheering for the Browns, and I would start cheering for the Steelers, and it was just to get a rise out of everyone, and then it just kind of stuck. So I'm still a Steelers fan, but like that's kind of how I live my life. Like I love to get a rise out of people. I love to go against the grain. Like, so this job is so fucking perfect for me because it literally goes against everything society says is good. And yeah, it's perfect for me.
Do you wish you had gotten in younger?
I do. Well, okay. I answered that too quickly.
You did.
Yes and no. Okay. I maybe like a year or two sooner, but I appreciate that I've lived a life and I've discovered who I am. I think it would be really hard for me to come in as like an 18 or 19-year-old, still figuring out like who I am. Because I mean, I'm 31 and I'm still figuring that out.
I
But
think no one ever actually really fucking fully figures it out.
absolutely. But do I know myself and am I more confident in who I am now than I was even like 4 years ago? Fuck yeah. So I think that I have enough like life experience under my belt where I'm like I'm very secure and happy with my decision and what I'm doing.
Just for a little inside baseball, she was nervous before she got on air, though.
I was so nervous.
I
Like
don't know why.
me neither. So I'm a pretty outgoing person, but I also have like I'm like a walking contradiction. Like I'm really outgoing, but I'm actually an introvert. I know that sounds crazy. Like um I can socialize with people pretty easily, but I also have really bad social anxiety. Like it's like a little bit of both. I just fake it till I make it.
I mean, that's all you gotta do sometimes. Like,
Yeah.
sometimes you gotta put on the performance.
Right. Except in sex. I don't like to fake it in sex.
I mean, for real life sex, I agree with you.
Yeah.
For performative sex, you probably should be performing.
Yeah, that's true. But there's always, for me, even when I'm performing, there's still an aspect of it that's very real for me. Like I genuinely enjoy what I do. And so like for for professional scenes or whatever, of course, there's going to be like cuts and stuff. So you got to fake it till you make it. Like, but I only fake it to the point that like it gets to the point where I'm actually having fun again. Does that make sense? Like so okay, let's say the director says cut and then I have to like go back into like doggy or whatever. For the first like few seconds or whatever, I might like fake it. But it's only until that point where I like get my head in the game again and I'm like, and mean it. Does that make sense?
I guess. I mean, I've never been a performer, so I will have to take your word for it. When I have sex with people, it's only in real life.
Yeah. What? Porn isn't real life?
Not at all. And as much as I keep wanting to hammer that home to fucking people, porn is not real life.
It's not real life. There's parts of it. There are parts of it, but overall, it's fake.
Yeah, well, it's a performance. Like,
yeah,
it's like I say this to people all the time. Like, would you learn fucking martial arts from a Jackie Chan movie?
Yes.
Really?
No?
Really? You're like, I'm gonna learn how to fight by watching fucking Rumble in the Bronx.
That's how I learned. Fuck.
Note to self: do not let you have my back in a street fight.
Yeah, don't do that.
Definitely, I'm not. I'm rescinding that offer to take you to Cuba. Like, I need someone who will have my back.
I probably wouldn't be the best person when it comes to that.
No, probably you'd be the person who gets me into fights.
Accurate. Yeah, accurate.
Has that happened multiple times in your life?
No. I don't. I'm pretty good when it comes to like being out in public and drinking and stuff like that. If no means no, and I get embarrassed really easily. So I don't want to be like, I love to be the center of attention in the right way. You know how there's people that just love to be the center of attention, period?
Oh, yes, painfully, yes.
Whether it's negative or positive attention. I'm not like that. Oh.
Kidding. I'm kidding.
No, you're not. I could see it. I could see it. Drink, drink, drink. No, I like being center of attention when it's positive, which is why I love, now I'm going all sexual, but that's why I love having threesomes with like 2 men. And that's a new thing that I've discovered, actually. I feel like I've still discovered a lot about myself.
Are you doing that in your personal life?
Yes.
Hell yeah.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I love it. I love it. I'm doing it in my personal life. I'm doing it in my professional life.
Well, yeah, but who cares what you're getting booked for? Like,
right?
Doing it in real life.
Actually, I haven't been booked for an MFM yet. And I'm really sad about it. It's been like collabs, like my OnlyFans collabs. But, oh, I'm so looking forward to getting an MFM scene because I love them.
Hey, whatever makes you happy.
Because in my past, like in my personal life too, like I, up until like maybe even like a year ago, like I almost felt the need to be more dominant. Like, I don't know what it was. Like, I've never like given myself enough, like, I don't know if grace is the right word, but like permission. I haven't given myself permission to be a little more selfish sexually. Like, I've always felt like the need to like make other people happy before myself.
Well, that's a bummer.
Yeah, it is. And like even with like other women and stuff, I've always like been more dominant, but I've been like recently just letting myself be more submissive, and it's a vibe. Like, whoo, is it a vibe? Like, I love it.
You gotta do what makes you happy in this life.
Yeah. And like, that's my favorite thing about like being with like 2 men. I feel like, I don't know, just like giving up all that power. Just like.
Now, do you want to be with 2 men that are into men as well? That like are bi dudes that are like.
I haven't done that. I don't know necessarily. I can't say that I'd be against it. I guess I haven't really like thought about it. The thing is, it goes back into like being like submissive and having the attention on me. Like that's why I like being with like 2 men. I feel like when I'm with like if I'm having a threesome with another woman, I feel like I have to share that attention with her. Like I'm not the type of person or like in that situation that's going to make it all about me if there's another woman. Like I feel like, I don't know, there's something.
Do you ever get upset if like you're in a man, woman threesome and he doesn't come with you?
I guess it's not even. Oh, maybe it's because that's never happened to me.
You're like, I always get that nut.
Yeah, I guess shit. That's a good question because that's like never happened.
Well, how would you react if they busted with someone else?
I don't. I don't know because it's always been like where it's like been mutual or it's been me.
Well, because you were saying earlier that you were the unicorn in some of these relationships.
Yeah.
And that's a ballsy move to not come in the one you love.
Yeah, that is. Oh.
Now I can understand why these women have been jealous. Like, their dude is out here like busting with you.
Damn. Damn, Maddie. You just therapized me.
Shit.
You just sex therapized me. Hold on, though. I don't know how I would feel. Like now I'm thinking about, I think I'd be okay with it. Now I'm going to sound like that like basic bitch that's like, I'm not jealous, but I'm not a jealous person. I feel like if we both did the work and like, and I think what would make me jealous or like resentful is if it was like the other woman was like blatantly trying to make it all about her and not share. And I think that's why I go out of my way to make sure that I'm sharing because I don't want another woman to feel that way.
No, that makes sense.
I have empathy while I'm having sex.
Oh my God. What? Real human emotions and sex?
Right?
That's so weird.
It's so crazy.
Why would you do that?
I don't know. God. I an awful person.
I know, like making it emotional. Ugh, gross.
Damn, I'm like thinking about this now, but
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to pull back some deep seated oh shit.
No, it's not even. It's just like I'm genuinely like trying to think of a time where, yeah, no, that's never happened to me before.
So pro tip. Anyone who gets in a threesome with her, come in
Yes.
someone else so we can get a report back next on the next show.
I'm gonna like punch a bitch in the face.
How dare you get that nut?
That was mine.
Mine.
That was mine. Oh my god. Oh my goodness. But yeah, I really do enjoy I've discovered that I really do enjoy being like that center of attention, and it's not that I don't like to share attention with another woman. Maybe it is. I don't know. Now we're discovering new things.
Oh no.
Maybe.
Oh
my gosh. But the thing is, like, I do enjoy being, because like you would think being with another, like having a threesome with another woman would be perfect for me because I'm bi. So I get like the best of both worlds. Actually, speaking of best of both worlds.
Uh-oh.
I had my first collab with a trans woman.
How'd that go?
I really enjoyed it. Like, best of both worlds. I got a dick and I got boobies.
I mean, you could just hook it with fat dudes.
That's very true. More cushion for the pushing.
Right? You don't have to worry about bony hips like pushing into you.
Exactly. Oh my gosh. I think I just found my new type.
Trans women definitely need love too.
Yes.
I'm not saying you should exclude trans women for fat dudes, but you could do both. You could do a trans woman and a fat dude at the same time.
Oh, I might try that for my next OnlyFans collab. I'll add that to my list of things to do, of people to do. If there's any fat men that have boobies,
I'm sure your DMs are going to explode.
Oh, I'm sure. I actually did post on my Instagram. I did kiss or slap. Have you ever seen that before?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I did that, and I was in Fort Lauderdale like 3 weeks ago for
that is like the South Florida fucking content.
It was amazing. It was so much fun. I just went around and I had my Brazzers stuff on, and I interviewed a bunch of college guys, and I ended up interviewing one guy who definitely had some man boobies, and he was like, "Hey, can I motorboat you?" And I said, "Fuck yeah, but only if I can motorboat you back." He didn't think I was gonna do it. I fucking did it. I got in his sweaty ass little yeah, I got in there.
Did you get his contact info? Can you DM slide him and get him in the scene?
Maybe. He does. He pops into my kick streams now every once in a while. He's like, "Remember me? You motorboated me."
You should be like, "Yo, I will bang you. You just have to do it with a trans woman."
Perfect. I know who to hit up now. Right? I'll let you know when I
because you're checking all the boxes there. It's like you got a black man, a trans woman.
Oh my god, totally. I'm totally diverse in that way.
Right? That is the whole diversity quotient.
That Latina, black, it'll be Latina, BBC, trans. I feel like we're missing something else. We would need something else in there.
Really?
To really encompass everything. No, I think that's pretty all inclusive.
Yeah, I mean, unless the trans woman was Asian.
Oh shit. Perfect. There we go. I know what I'm going to I know my next video. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Maddie.
You're welcome.
There we go. You can find that on my OnlyFans, Essie_GotBack. Shameless plug.
Get it. I'm all about you making that money. Shit. No, please don't come on here and promote yourself. Please don't make money from the.
I'm sorry.
I want you poor and broke, damn it.
God, that is so mean.
That's the meanest thing I've said all night.
I don't know. You've said some pretty hurtful things. You've called me old like 3 times.
Twice.
Oh, sorry.
And I don't mean it.
Twice.
I don't mean it.
It's okay. I mean,
how can I make it up to you? Non-sexually.
Oh, then I don't know.
Here, have another small can of Coke that I got you.
Okay.
See, I bought you things.
They're so cute. I love these things. I am gonna pour a little more in there. I have a problem. I love Coke Zero. I'm addicted to it. There's worse things. It could be like crack.
Yeah, crack's not so good.
Or meth or heroin.
I feel like if you had a crack or meth addiction, though, you'd be very productive.
That's true. But like, I'm pretty productive just drinking Coke Zero.
But think how much more productive. I don't know why I'm.
Are you trying to sell me on meth and heroin?
No, not heroin.
Oh.
People don't get shit done on heroin.
Okay, meth.
Yeah, just math. Just math.
Just once, kids. Wait, do you remember those?
Enough.
Do you remember those commercials? Not once.
Yeah.
You know you're old, like if you know what I'm talking about. Those were.
I legitimately am old, so yes.
Yeah, those commercials. Those used to scare the fucking shit out of me. They'd like show like someone like partying or whatever, having fun, and then like they try like meth just once, and then it shows them like all like dead on the road.
Yeah, the propaganda was fucking bad.
It was. Did you ever have to do like DARE?
Oh yeah. I was born in the 80s. Oh yes, I had to do DARE.
I was at the very tail end of it. I think DARE ended or like really stopped when I was in elementary school.
Well, they stopped doing DARE because it was getting people to do drugs because they're like, that sounds awesome.
They're like making it sound fun.
Like, oh shit, LSD sounds like a good time. It is. See, yet another reason to like that California's awesome. I have mushroom delivery.
Dude, God, you are selling me on California. I'm all about mushrooms. I'm a strong believer in natural just remedies, and I'm like such a hippie at heart. And so like marijuana, yes. Mushrooms, yes. Yes, please. Like it's amazing. It's amazing what it can do for people.
Mushrooms and liquor are my jam. Like
liquor, it's really bad for you as I'm drinking it.
Is it though?
No.
Human society would not be where it is if it wasn't for alcohol. Like alcohol is prevalent almost everywhere in the world.
That's so true. It's like what brings people together.
Right.
Food and liquor.
Exactly. It's a social thing. It's social lubricant because you look at the people that are like a little socially awkward. You get a couple drinks in them and they're like.
Yeah, exactly. Are you socially awkward?
I don't know. You've been here for an hour. You tell me.
No, I don't think you are.
I have been though.
But here's the thing. That's what I'm wondering. I'm like kind of like how I was saying I'm really good at faking it till I make it. Like, are you good at faking it till you make it?
Oh, I made it. I made it.
You're like, I'm not awkward. I got it.
No, I was definitely awkward at times. And now,
yeah.
Now I'm just an old man who doesn't give a fuck.
See, it's a great thing to reach that level. Like I have definitely gotten to that point in my life where I've stopped caring as much.
You should.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
The majority of people are morons. Yeah. And why would you be bothered by the opinions of fucking morons?
Right. I mean, I'm a moron sometimes. So
well, I mean, we are. That's part of the human existence. But if you feel that you're of average intelligence, that is fucking 50% of people that are dumber than you.
Yeah, I've been learning that a lot lately.
Well, yeah, you have comment sections.
Yeah. But these people are actually, they're actually that dumb.
Yeah.
That's what's so mind-blowing is like, I thought that was like fake news. No, they're like really that stupid.
Yeah.
For like all these years, like I thought that I was like the dumb one. And
with your master's degree.
Right. Well, okay. So you only know what you know, right? So
For
like
sure.
I was always like surrounded by other people who have their master's degree or PhD, blah, 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 whatever. A lot of them are dumbasses too. But like, I'm talking about like people that, because like my biggest pet peeve is like incorrect grammar or punctuation.
Well, it was nice knowing you.
Oh no, are you one of them?
I'm mildly dyslexic, so I'm bad at times.
Okay, but like you have an excuse. You're not just.
I'm just saying that. I'm just lying, maybe.
I'm just lying.
Just I'm pretending I'm crippled. So like,
like I don't have my. I was gonna say like some of the messages I like. It blows my mind. Like I will just message these people back just because I'm like, is this real life? Like the way that they reply to me. And I'm like, wait, how old are you? And they're like, I'm 40 years old. Blah,
it's
blah,
also
blah.
hard
I'm
to text with one hand.
Oh, that's true. Look at you looking out for all the.
No, I'm not. Believe me, I despise most of them.
It's just like, wow, like people are really that stupid. Like, wow.
Yeah.
Wow. America, right?
It's the world. Like, it's not an American exclusive thing.
I mean, yeah. Yeah.
There are stupid people everywhere. There's multiple generations of just hasty, unplanned sex that has resulted in.
That's true. That's true. I know. Like,
You ever meet someone and be like, how are you the strongest swimmer?
yes. Or like, have you ever met someone where like you look at them and you're like, oh my God, you are the reason there's instructions on my shampoo bottle. Like truly.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's, oh God.
It's depressing. And it's really more depressing when they're hot. And I'm like, I'd still have sex with them.
Oh my gosh, right? Yeah. I do have to say, the reason I'm such a nice person and I have a personality is because I was not always this hot.
Well,
I age like fine wine.
I mean, that's a benefit. Like,
yeah.
honestly, nothing is worse in this world than someone who's been hot their whole life and have just had nothing but pretty privilege and hasn't had to develop a personality.
Yeah, it's the absolute worst. Like, oh, I got bullied the fuck out of growing up.
What?
Like, oh, I was like a chubby kid. I was not a cute kid. Like, oh my gosh. Up until I'd say like 24, I was not the best looking person. Like, if you saw pictures of me.
Oh, I'm going to ask for them off air.
Okay. I will show you.
Yeah,
I will show you.
I don't need you to show them to camera. We need people to still masturbate to you.
Yeah, exactly. Oh my God. That would totally like ruin my.
Oh, no. It might make you obtainable in their eyes.
That's true too. I mean, my manager has seen some pictures, not even the worst of the worst, but
see worst of the worst then?
I don't even know that I own them.
Oh, that's a bummer. Like, we don't have a professional. Well, I guess we do technically have professional relationships, but like, I'm not managing your career. I'm just curious.
I'll just put it this way. God felt bad enough for me and my looks that like at least I didn't have acne growing up, but everything else, I had it. So like I got by.
Bummer.
No, I couldn't have herpes because like no one wanted to even ask me out on a date. So
like, did you go to prom by yourself?
Fuck you, yes. Oh. No, okay, actually, wait. So my junior year, I didn't go to the actual dance because I didn't get asked, but I went to like we had like this big like after prom thing. So I went with like my group of girlfriends. And then my senior year, I got asked for my first ever time to a dance. And if you could see this kid, oh God. At least I got asked. That's all I'm going to say. At least I finally got asked to a dance, okay? But
did you bang him afterwards?
No, I made out with him, which was one of my first makeouts.
Aw.
Yeah. Aww. One of them. Like, okay, I shouldn't say I was not very experienced.
Well, yeah, I'm like
I lied. I was like that kid that like lied about like having my first kiss, lied about giving my first blowjob and all that shit. Like, I didn't even know what a blowjob was when I told my friends that I gave a blowjob. Like, at that point, I literally thought it was like blowing on a dick. Like, I had to like Google it.
At least you had those resources. When I was growing up, we didn't have those resources.
Yeah. Oh, God. So how did you figure it all out?
Well, I've never given a blowjob, so I didn't have to figure it out. It just happened one day. I'm like, that's pretty rad.
Yeah. The first time I had sex, I thought I got pregnant and he didn't even like go all the way in. Like, oh, that's a whole other thing. God, I grew up so fucking sheltered. It's so sad. It's so sad. Like, I think about it now and I'm like, I literally thought that if I just like looked at a penis, I would get pregnant.
There's such a Hispanic joke right there.
Right. I know, we were just talking. I mean, if you're Latina, that's basically how it works.
Yeah.
For most. For me, it didn't, thank God. But
I was thinking about it, I'm like, oh yeah, no, I've definitely had sex with some Latinas. I'm like, how did I not get anyone pregnant? Shit.
How did you not? Well, that you know of.
No one's come for money.
Oh my God.
And thankfully, as of 2022, no one can. So.
Wait, what?
I got a vasectomy.
Oh, congratulations. Oh my God.
Filmed it for YouTube and everything.
Yes.
So if anyone's like, oh, you knocked me up, like, here's the
No,
link.
I didn't.
Here's the link.
Here's the proof, bitch.
Right, no, I don't even have to like fucking, be like, oh, no. It's on the internet. On the fucking internet.
You're like, no babies for me. Fuck
Definitely
you.
not.
No, yeah. I grew up super, super sheltered. Like, thinking about it now, it's funny. It's endearing. But I remember the day after I had sex, like, he went in for like maybe like a second and I was like, ah, and then like I counted that, as my first time. And the next day I was like, I told my girlfriends, I was like, I think I'm pregnant. Like, I need to go get Plan B. So we went to the next day, because apparently that quickly, we went to Planned Parenthood and I got Plan B.
I mean, you did know. I mean, you were carrying the Messiah. That's how you knew. And then you just aborted the Messiah.
Wait, speaking of the Messiah, I actually did lose my virginity in a church.
To a guy named Jesus?
No, Jorge.
Close. Oh, I get it now. He was another Latino. Of course you thought you were pregnant.
He was.
Of course you thought you were pregnant.
Oh my God, if you're watching this, what's up?
Subscribe, dude.
Subscribe. Actually, I don't even think that's how much I've changed. Oh, like, literally, there was a guy who I went to high school with, and we were messaging. Like, this happened like a few weeks ago. He came up on my like recommended that I should follow, which whatever. So I was like, oh my God, I know this guy from high school. And so I messaged him and I was like, hey, what's up? Did not even like recognize who I was. And he was like, who the fuck is this bitch? And I was like, oh, you don't remember? Like, we went to high school and college together. And he was like, what the fuck? Yeah.
Did you have a crush on him?
Did I have at one point, I think I did. Yeah, at one point I did. He was one of those guys that like everyone had a crush on. But yeah, and look at me now. He was like, oh wow, you've changed a lot. Look what you're doing. They would have never guessed. No. Yeah, it's been quite a ride. It's been quite a journey.
Well, and that's how life should be. Like,
yes.
Fuck. Then, go to high school, go to college, get a stable career, pump out 2.5 children bullshit.
Yeah, no, 2.5.
Oh, yeah, that's the statistical number, 2.5.
What is the 0.5?
Well, on average, it averages out to 2.5 children per family.
But, like, what does that even mean?
You gotta have a cripple?
Oh, okay. It's so fucked up.
This is why you should watch the long form content before you get here.
I love it. No, I love it so much. Oh my
The
God.
clips are relatively safe. What actually gets said on this podcast, not so much sometimes.
You know what? We were all thinking it. You just said it.
That's how life works.
Yeah.
I often am the person who just says it.
Yes. And I love that about you.
I do too. I love that about me.
I respect that.
I mean, I wouldn't lose any sleep if you didn't.
Yes, you would. A little bit if I didn't.
No.
Come on. Come on.
Oh, do I have
Just
to
pretend you care
No.
about what I care about.
I might. Just not in this particular moment.
I just really want you to want me, Maddie.
It's nice to want things. Super nice.
It's like the more I have this thing, like when people don't want me or like don't like want my attention, I just like.
I want your attention. We're literally doing a podcast.
I guess that's true.
I literally invited you to my home to hang out with me for hours and drink with me. I want your fucking attention. Jesus.
But not enough.
How much more do you want? Like, do you want me to go fire up a fucking bat signal and be like, I want Essie's attention. Dear Hollywood, I want Essie's attention right now.
Why does this sound like every relationship I've had?
Well, now I'm just not special. Jeez. I want to feel special. How about my fucking wants? I want to fucking feel special. Oh, you're just like every other dude who's ever been in my life.
Don't turn this around on me.
I just did. I just did.
You're really good at that.
I may have done this once or twice.
I'm sure there's a lot of other women that come on here that have the same, like, what is attachment style as me? What is it called? Like, it's like where it's like, I don't want your attention, but I want it. Come back.
Yeah, it's happened once or twice.
Yeah. I'm sure it's like a
It happens
with porn stars.
It happens.
Takes a certain type of personality, and I've learned a certain. I'm gonna be that bitch because I know. Tell me how many times you've been asked this. What's your sign?
I'm an Aquarius.
Oh my God, of course you are. There's always an Aquarius. Listen, Linda, this is what I have found. I swear to you, 90% of people in this industry have Aquarius somewhere in their birth chart. And I bet you've heard that before.
I have not, actually. I've often heard that people are never surprised when I'm an Aquarius.
So I'm a Virgo, but I'm an Aquarius sun. Or moon. Oh my God. I'm a Virgo sun. I'm an Aquarius moon and a Libra rising. But the Aquarius is really important.
I think so.
Yeah. You're like, I don't give a fuck.
Oh, no, I have to. I date in LA.
Yeah. Yeah. People are like super into like the spirituality aspect, which like I'm all about, but it's like really prevalent here. Like people are like super into like, which I love, like, because I'm all about like crystals and like smudging my house and, you know, all that BS.
See, you belong here.
I do. God, this podcast is really bad for me.
Is it?
It is.
It's really good. It's going to help your career.
It's making me really want to move here.
You
That's
should.
bad.
Why is that bad?
Bad. Because my life is in Tampa.
Your life is wherever you take it.
Oh my God. Okay, Matt. Don't do this to me.
Okay, I'll stop.
My dogs love Tampa.
Your dogs are dogs. They will love you wherever they are.
But what about my friends?
If they really love you, they'll visit.
God, that's an expensive flight.
Is it?
It depends. It depends on like when you get.
LAX is a major hub for the whole United States. It's not that expensive to get here.
That's true. Well, unless it's like last minute.
Well, yeah. Tell your friends to plan better.
God, Matt, don't do this to me.
Do what?
It would be really good for me to move here.
Right.
Though.
I don't know. The base of the industry, Vegas being less than 4 hours away, where a lot of content is shot. The amount of people you could collab with being here. And not even on a professional level. Like,
yeah.
I have been all over the country. Like,
yeah.
I have been to 45 states.
Mm-hmm.
Like, there is nowhere else in the States I would rather live than here.
But okay, so I like think about it even again, like as far as like owning a house, like and what I what I'd be able to afford here. Like I own my house is paid off in Tampa. It's like a new build. Like it's beautiful.
Guess what? Airbnb that motherfucker and get some passive income.
Yeah, I guess so.
Like you could rent that motherfucker out and you don't have to sell it. You could just make the passive income.
That's true. So basically what you're saying is I can move in with you.
I mean, that might be a little awkward.
But why?
Because like you're gonna be trying to bang my guests.
Or you.
I feel like you're gonna more be trying to bang my guests. They'll bang you on camera. I won't. There's much more profit in banging my guests.
I mean, yeah, but like, why is that awkward if you get to watch?
Because I'm bored.
Why are you bored by that?
Because I've worked on sets for years.
But it's me. Pay attention. Love me. Just love me.
Literally, I have been on sets for so many, like, beautiful people bang in front of me, and it's just like, cool.
I know. I feel that, though. It's kind of like how naked people just don't even faze me anymore. Like, I change in front of, like, strangers.
Yeah.
Like, I don't give a fuck. I'm like, oh, want to see my titties? Cool.
None of that bothers me.
Pussy.
Like,
nice.
Yeah. None of that, like, phases me out. You can whip your tits out right now and be like, cool.
Should I?
I mean, you can. I'll edit it out for the YouTube version. The Patreon version.
Well, okay, hold on real quick, though. Can I tell you why I'm getting my boob job?
Sure.
Okay, so they're going to be bigger.
Okay.
But also, I call this my winky face boobs. And let me explain why. I got my first boob job about 2 years ago, and I had to get a lift on this side. And this one now has a stretched areola. So it looks like my eyes going like my boobies are winking, which is like kind of endearing. And I'm going to be really sad when the surgeon fixes my areola to be.
Just make the other one bigger.
I don't know if I want to do that. But like, you see what I'm saying? It's like winking. It's like, hey, wink. Yeah. So that's the story of my winking boobies.
And that's Patreon only content.
Yeah. What's up, Patreon? So, yeah.
It's just, yeah.
I'm going to have to come back, though, when I like have my mommy milkers, my beautiful calcium cannons all fixed up.
Cool.
Yeah, they're going to be, right now I have like 350 cc's and I'm going up to like 750, 800. So they're going to be like, when I say calcium cannons, I mean calcium cannons.
Whenever I know that is the proper measurement for breast, but whenever I hear cc's, I think of motorcycles.
Oh, see, I don't know much about motorcycles. So what does cc's mean for motorcycles?
Like it's a more powerful bike if based on the cc's. Like,
oh, well, same for titties too. It's more powerful.
It's true.
You can get men to do more things the bigger they are.
Also true.
I know. That's why I'm getting them bigger.
You just want men to do more things for you?
Absolutely. Like, I'm a true feminist where I believe I can do everything on my own, but also I don't want to.
I mean, work smarter, not harder. I get that.
Exactly. I'm like, if I can get a man to buy me stuff, take care of me, oh, yeah, I'm okay with it.
Oh, yeah, no, like, I do not understand dudes that hate on pretty privilege. Like,
no.
Like, no.
It has taken me 31 years to get to this point where I can use pretty girl privilege. Like I said, I haven't always been here, so I'm going to take full on advantage of it.
Well, you should. And like, no one should knock you for that because like,
yeah,
no one knocks the smart people for using their intelligence. Like,
right?
Why would you fucking, knock someone for using what the advantages they're given?
Exactly. Do you like watching Survivor?
I do not.
God, I'm such a nerd. I fucking love Survivor. Like, I nerd out on that shit so bad. I was just gonna like compare it. There's one season where they do like beauty versus brains, and it's like why like it was just like it's such a cool social experiment. But like it really tapped into that. Like, why not use
100%
what you were given? And why
100%.
is it okay for someone to get away with using brains, but not get away with like their looks? Like,
It's dumb. I will admit that one toxic trait of me is, on my end, is when someone tries to pull pretty privilege on me, I tend to get shitty about it.
ooh, do you? Okay, wait, explain that.
Okay, so like I was at a party with some other performers, and like after the party, one of the girls who was supposed to come do the show, like in the very immediate future after the party, is like, "I miss you," and I'm just like, "That's manipulative, and that's bullshit." Like, you have, like, just soured me on you as a person, like, trying to pull that shit.
Yeah, okay, because you knew that she was just like trying to manipulate you.
Like, I don't know if she really was intentionally trying to do it or not, but that's just how it came across. Like, I just met you tonight. You miss me?
Oh, you had, oh, oh. I've tried to pull that shit before.
Yeah, and like, I'm not the guy. I'm not the fucking guy. And then,
Like, I'm gonna read right through that.
well, and then like the podcast ended up not happening because she double booked herself for a photo shoot, like while we're, and it was just like, "Oh, can I?" I'm like,
No.
because I try to be chill about things. I'm like, sure, we can push it back a little bit at first, but then it was just like, oh, there's not even a sorry for wasting my time on this.
Oh, see, and I think there's definitely a line, and that's the line. Like, you can have like, okay, let's say like you can have your smarts privilege or your pretty girl privilege, whatever, but you still need to respect the people around you.
But I look at it as it's probably a learned habit. Like, oh, this dude was flirting with me. We kind of hit it off.
Mm-hmm.
I can get away with this.
Yeah.
And I'm like, no, you really can't.
Yeah. You taught her. You showed her.
Oh, I'm sure she didn't learn shit.
How long ago was this?
Oh, less than a month ago.
Oh, fuck. This was like recent.
Oh, yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, this is if people really pay attention to social media, this is why I've gone back to my policy of not promoting shows before people are actually on.
Oh.
Because I promoted her being on, and then the show didn't end up happening because she pulled that bullshit.
That fucking sucks. I'm so sorry.
It is what it is.
Like, and that goes back to like what I was saying, me bringing it back to myself.
Oh no.
But like about how I never want anything to like change who I am. Like I know that's something I would never do.
Well, good on you.
And like I want to make sure that it stays that way.
Well, and like I don't actually harbor any ill will towards this person.
No, and I get that.
Well, but there are plenty of other people that would.
Yeah.
No. I understand, like, your life and your life experiences have taught you that this is acceptable behavior that you've gotten away with multiple times.
Mm-hmm.
Just not with me.
Yeah. Hey, that's what we call self-respect.
I have too much of it at times.
I don't think there's such thing as like too much self-respect.
Oh no, there definitely is. You can definitely put up walls and barriers because you see something as like, oh, this was disrespectful to me, versus like taking a step back and being like, oh no, this didn't have shit to do with me.
Okay, I feel that. I think I make a lot of things about me that aren't about me.
I know.
I just did it now.
You did it now. I've noticed it the whole night. Like,
whoa!
Deeply upset that I'm not just like, oh my God, I want you so bad.
I get it. It's because you have so many hot women here all the time, just like wanting your attention.
Yeah, that's not it.
That's not. You're just not feeding it to me.
Well, yeah, like that just seems like it would be disastrous.
I don't even know what would happen. I feel like, but I'm kind of like a cat, I'm like, oh, pay attention to me. But then the minute you like give it all to me, I'm like, oh, get the fuck away.
I sense that too. You piss, and then you come back an hour later like, are you not feeding me? What do you mean you're not feeding me?
That's my toxic trait. It's my red flag. I'm like a cat. Fuck
That's a
cats.
giant red flag.
It is. It is. I hate cats, but I think the reason I hate them so much is because they're like me or I'm like them, whatever. Tomato, tomato.
You see the similarities, you're just like,
Yeah.
too close to home.
Yeah. So they say that like normally your pet peeves are your pet peeves because it's something that you hate about yourself. Or not hate, but dislike about yourself. So like if you really hate the fact that people I'm trying to like give an example.
I have a lot of pet peeves, so.
Okay. But it's something that's like deep rooted in yourself too.
What are
So
some of
it's like,
yours?
so for me, oh God. Like poor communication, but I know I'm not always the best communicator. And I'll admit that. Like I hate when people can't communicate their feelings with me, but I will be the first to tell you I make a better therapist than I do a client because like, am I good at expressing my feelings? Fuck no. No, I'm not. But it bugs the fuck out of me if my partner or like a friend can't do that for me.
I mean, I have a very similar red flag. Like, oh, yeah.
Okay, let's hear it.
Well, no. Just like, I get real out of shape about people not being able to communicate well.
Yeah.
I can very much examine like, oh, there's been a lot of times romantically where shit has gone sideways because I just fucking broke down and didn't say shit.
Yeah. You like internalize it?
Well, I internalize it like, oh yeah, I internalize it, or like I just overanalyze the situation and like.
Yes, I feel that.
Yeah, like I definitely had an ex where it's just like, oh, this is real bad, but like I know because of her trauma, like she doesn't communicate well, so I'm just don't know even how to broach this, and like it just internalized. It was fucking horrible, fucking
It was
horrible.
just a cycle.
Yeah. Oh,
Cycle.
yeah. Oh. Yeah.
What's your biggest red flag?
Oh. Oof. There's a lot. Like
There's a lot. There's a lot for me too. It's okay.
Well, like I've said this recently, like dietary restrictions for like dating, like dietary restrictions are a big red flag for me now.
So like if they're like vegan or vegetarian, okay. I could see that. Okay.
Well, and the reason for it is like one of my big passions in life is traveling.
Yeah.
Like I love seeing the world, and there have been so many times where like I'm in a foreign country, I can barely communicate with the wait staff. Like I'm pointing at things on a menu. I don't even really fully know what I'm eating, and I can't. It would just be such a bad scene to be like, oh, this may be toxic to you, or you just don't eat this, or like, how are we going to experience this shit together if we can't be on the same wavelength on the adventure?
Okay, hypothetical question.
Okay.
Let's say this person just doesn't like seafood, but would be willing to eat it if they were traveling.
Sure.
Okay. Because like I don't like seafood. See how I'm making it about myself.
Are you coming to Cuba with me then?
I mean, maybe. No, I have to get my winky face.
I mean, you can fix it a week later. Literally a week.
No, he's booked. I am going to one of the best plastic surgeons for boobies in Florida.
Oh, but it's in Florida. You could go to Beverly Hills and.
I know, but this guy, it's called the internal bra. And so basically what it does, it's like a bra internally that keeps them like perky. Like it's a big deal.
But life adventures could be so much more.
Oh my God. Maddie.
What? I'm just saying. The invite is open.
Is it really though, or are you just saying that?
No, I don't do that. That is one thing I don't do.
Okay, I'm holding you to it. If I change my mind, I'm going to Cuba.
Your current tits are more than welcome in Cuba.
What about if you make another trip to Cuba, I could probably swing it.
But I don't know.
2 months.
I don't know if I'm going to do another one.
You don't think you would go back a third time?
I might,
not a charm.
But it's also one of those things where I like to go somewhere new.
Okay.
Besides Japan, I've never been anywhere twice.
You've been to Japan twice.
I've been to Japan 3 times.
Oh, wow. See, I've never...
Sorry, audience.
No, like I've never until recently had the desire to really go to Asia.
You're fucking up.
I know. Okay, what is it? I swear to God, you are now like in the last week, the fourth person to bring up Japan. I'm not even
way to
kidding.
make me feel special.
Well, no, like I mean, like maybe it's a sign. Maybe I need to go to Japan.
No, just didn't even acknowledge that. I felt, diminished by that comment. Just like, but maybe it's a sign. Maybe it's part of my life, Matt. No, I don't give a fuck how you feel about this.
Maybe it's a sign that we need to go together.
You better put on your drinking shoes because.
Put on my drinking shoes.
Oh, yeah. No. Tokyo is a hard drinking town.
Yeah?
Oh, yeah.
They go hard?
Oh, yeah.
With like sake?
Whiskey, sake, beer, like that is a drinking town.
Damn. I would have
Bars don't close till 5 a.m.
Fuck.
Yeah. And
the Japanese go hard.
They do. Like, there is, I've talked about this on there before, but legitimately, there is a coffee table book that this street photographer took of passed out businessmen around the streets of Tokyo.
What?
Yeah, because it's very commonplace for people to drink themselves and be unconscious on the streets.
I would have never guessed that.
They are a very work hard, play hard culture.
Damn. That is like the last country I would think like, let's fucking rage.
You would be wrong.
What?
You would be fucking wrong.
Japan. Maybe I need to like add that onto like my bucket list.
Oh, no. Tokyo is like a magical, weird place.
When is like what time of the year is it where they have those like beautiful like the blossoms?
Oh, Sakura season. That's actually happening like right now.
Okay, so like what is it? April?
Early April.
So I'll need to go around April because I do want to see like the blossoms.
This time 8 years ago, I was there.
8 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, for your first time.
Second.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Okay.
And we booked directly after Sakura season officially ended, but it was still cherry blossoms fucking everywhere.
Yeah, that's what they're called, cherry blossoms.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, because we were like, oh, flights are super cheap. And it's like, oh, housing's insanely expensive during Sakura season. So we went like a week after the season officially ended, and they were still everywhere.
So question, when you say insanely expensive, is it insanely expensive like in like for us or just in
at the time,
like,
yes.
Okay.
So at the time, like the yen, 100 yen was about 100 yen to the dollar, so it was about 1-to-1 with USD.
Okay.
And Tokyo very much felt like LA pricing.
Really?
Oh yeah.
Is it still like that?
So no, the yen's really depressed right now. Shit's on sale. Like I was there in 22, and it was like, oh, it was 140 yen to the dollar, so it was like 40% off everything.
Oh shit!
Like I went out for sushi and like went out for conveyor belt sushi and fucking ate a ton. Like,
yeah.
20 plates. Like I was just pigging out.
That's what I love about Mexico. Not gonna lie, like you can like eat like a king there on $1.
20 fucking plates, drinks, and it was like 35 US. I will show you pictures of these rolls. Like they're no joke.
See, I feel like because again, like I don't love seafood, but I feel like if I were in a place like Japan or whatever,
Oh, you gotta
like,
eat sushi in Japan. You
yeah,
have to.
I would. I feel like I would at least like try it to
You
say that I've had it. Because like seafood here, I don't know. Also, again, like I'm originally like I lived in Ohio and then Colorado. Not really seafood.
Okay, we'll get you some Rocky Mountain oysters.
Oysters are gross.
Oh, you don't know what Rocky Mountain oysters are, do you?
Wait.
Rocky Mountain oysters.
Rocky Mountain oysters?
Mm-hmm.
They're oysters from the Rocky Mountains.
They are not oysters. They're deep fried bull testicles.
Oh my God. No.
They're delicious. I've had them. I had them in Colorado.
Wait, hold on. I think I actually knew that now that I'm thinking about it.
I had them at the Buckhorn Exchange in Denver. Fucking delicious.
Ew.
Wait a minute, you have testicles in your mouth all the time.
Yeah, but not like bull testicles. They're like human
that makes it better.
Yeah, I love playing with balls.
Why would you not want these in your mouth?
Well, okay, so there's a difference between like playing with them in my mouth and eating them, digesting them.
I mean, once they're swallowed, your body will handle the digestion.
But like, it's not like, again, it's like the whole like process of like chewing and
yeah, it tastes like deep fried beef. It's delicious.
I don't know about that, Maddie.
Your mind is playing tricks on you. Like, if I didn't tell you what they were and I just handed you fucking deep fried circles of fucking beef, you'd be like, this is delicious.
To be fair, I went to New Orleans for my first time for Mardi Gras.
I'm sorry.
And yeah, me too. And I had deep fried what was it? Alligator.
Oh, that's delicious.
It was. So here's the thing. It tasted like chicken, but the fact that like it was alligator made it gross to me.
See, that's all in your head.
I know it's in my head, but it was like, I was like, and like, I mean, I feel like if no one told me that it was alligator, like I'd probably be like, oh, because it's a little chewier.
It is a little chewy. And definitely you want to get it blackened, not deep. I mean, it's good deep fried, but getting it blackened in New Orleans is.
Really?
Yeah.
You know what I didn't get to try though? Were the beignets.
Oh, you didn't go to Cafe du Monde?
No, I didn't have time because we were out so late, and then like the next day, because like
you just don't sleep. You just go.
Yeah, I know.
They have coffee.
But I wanted to look cute.
For who? The donut guy?
No. So I was there streaming. I was there for for work, basically.
Okay. Well, I get that then.
Yeah. And so I was like doing a bunch of live streaming and stuff. So I had to like look somewhat presentable.
No,
But
now, you go full ratchet. You're just
yeah.
like, this is real life, motherfuckers.
I mean, normally that's how I live my life. Normally. I am a pretty ratchet person. No,
I appreciate that about you.
I'm really not. I'm kind of boring. I'm like a homebody. Like,
I know you said earlier, you're just like, I'm playing as an extrovert.
Listen. Okay, I've had like the equivalent of maybe 3 shots, and I'm drunk.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, me too. Like, I'm such a lightweight. Don't
go to Tokyo with me. You'll die.
But I'll just practice.
You'll die.
Like, okay, so. Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Okay, never mind. Yeah.
I am perfectly coherent right now.
How?
A lot of practice. a lot of practice.
Gosh, I'm like not doing well with this whole drinking. Oh, like I used to be. Here's the thing though. I used to be able to like drink. Like
you were chubbier?
Yes.
Sorry,
oh my God, I was. No, like for real.
I didn't mean to. Oh, that was so mean.
Like, no, it's so true though. Like I would, because I'm 5'4". I was like 200 pounds. So I was a big girl. Like I was a big girl. And I mentioned a little bit in the beginning, like I was in a sorority. And so like I was.
Wait a minute, they let people like that into sororities?
Well, okay, at that point,
Sorry,
no, I know. No, it's so true. Listen, so like when I got into it, I wasn't that big, but it was like I got the freshman 15, then like the sophomore fucking 60. Like it was bad. But I used to, I don't know if they have it here. Do you know what Burnett's is? Okay, it is cheap ass vodka. Like, I mean, you could get a handle of it for $7 at the liquor store. So that's what we would get. And so like my sorority sisters, like one of my best friends and I, we used to literally get like a handle of cinnamon Burnett's.
Oh, gross.
Yeah. It basically tasted like Fireball, except if Fireball was vodka.
That just sounds slimy going down.
Oh, it was so terrible. But we would literally sit in a corner at these frat parties because we thought that if we sat, drank like between the two of us, I'm not even fucking kidding you, we would put a straw, drink the handle, and then stand up really fast because we thought that if we stood up really fast that it helped us get drunk quicker. I don't know. Oh God, I was a special child.
Weren't you in the sciences?
Yeah, but
not biology, obviously.
I don't know. It worked, okay, and it got me laid.
A handle of vodka between two people generally results in two people being drunk. Just pro tip out there.
So kids, no, but yeah, we used to, yeah, like I used to, like when I say I used to be able to drink, like I could fucking drink, and now, again, I have like 2-3 shots, and I'm like, ooh, ooh, I'm
Well, you
drunk.
best get practiced if you want to travel with me.
I know, Maddie. Okay, so Japan, where else is on our list? Cuba.
Oh, we're just having a whole agenda here? Shit.
Yes, let's do it. Have you been to Thailand?
I have not yet.
Oh, I want to go to Thailand.
I do too.
I really want to see like the sex shows there.
You really want to see live sex shows?
Yeah. Okay, I've heard that it gets fucking bananas there. By bananas, I mean they literally take bananas out of their pussy. Like, and like fish or something. What is it? Like, I've heard like dead ass, like they have these live sex shows and they just take these like live creatures. It's like a magic show where they just like, instead of those little like ropes, they take out, no, it's like fish, and I don't even know.
I don't know. Like, because of work, like the idea of going to a live sex show and paying to see people have sex is just like, meh.
But like the shit that they do there, you don't see in LA.
Well, yeah, I don't see it in LA, but it's also just like, I would rather have a rad food experience for the same money.
Oh, that's true. Okay.
Like, when I was in Amsterdam, it's like, oh, live sex show, like, cool. I see those at work.
That's true. But I've heard that the red light district is kind of sad.
So I don't know what it's like now because, like, post-COVID, it's supposed to have changed a bunch.
Oh, has it?
Yeah, I was there in 2017, and like, it was a good time.
Yeah.
It was also like kind of sad in the this is Europe's Vegas, and there's a bunch of people who can't handle their party going on.
Okay.
There's a bunch of dudes just like, woo! And I'm just like, have you never seen a woman before? Like, what the fuck is happening here?
Have you never seen tits before?
Right. Like, and I freely admit, like, I didn't partake in the red light district. I almost did.
Yeah.
I zigged where I should have zagged. I saw one girl, like, in the window. I was like, she is hot as shit. I will spend my money here. But let me do a lap first and make sure this is where I want to spend my money.
Yeah.
I never saw that girl again.
Oh, no.
She was hot as shit, so I'm sure she was just being booked.
Oh, probably.
By the time I made the lap, I'm sure
you missed your shot.
I missed my shot of paying for it, yes.
Yeah. One of my best friends, she had a threesome with her partner at the red light district. She said it was an interesting experience.
Well, so one of my guys, like, definitely partook, and he said it was very transactional. Like, and, you know, as it is. Like, and I'm not super into that. Like,
yeah.
On a moral level, I obviously have no problems. Like, there should be no problems for, you know, if this is what two people are agreed upon, there's nothing morally wrong with that. I personally want to be romanced a little.
Aww. You have a heart. That's so cute.
I don't know.
Hold on, what's your love language?
That's a good question that I don't know the answer to off the top of my head.
Have you never done that before? Like, do you know what like the 5 love languages are?
I do.
Okay. What do you think it is?
Fuck, I'm trying to remember.
Because there's acts of service, there's gifts, physical touch, words of affirmation, and what is the other one?
Hold on, we got it. Words of affirmation, physical touch, acts of service, gifts, quality time. Mm-hmm. So like I'm definitely like, I want to say like quality time. You get 2, right?
So you get like, you technically, I mean, sometimes they're tied. But yeah, like usually like your top 2.
Yeah, no, I'm definitely like quality times, words of affirmation.
Yeah. Those are mine. But I also
You don't say, do you want someone to pay attention to you? You don't say.
No, but like a lot of times too, like you like show love differently than you feel loved. So like I think I show love by like words of affirmation and gifts. So like I'll tell you how much I care about you, or like I'll tell you how appreciative I am, or like I'll buy you something.
I've definitely been, words of affirmation and gifts. I've definitely done that. Like, and then, I try to be quality time, but like, I also have had partners in the past where it's just like, oh, our idea of like quality time kind of doesn't match up. And that's why it didn't work in the long term.
Yeah. Yeah. I think it's hard, like with relationships. I was just talking about this with some friends the other day, just about how with like love languages, if you're not compatible with someone, like the chances of making that relationship work, it just
No.
like you have to have at least like one similar love language.
I wholeheartedly agree. I mean, in an ideal world, like an ideal partner for me is someone who's like totally down to have a night in, like watching movies, just chilling, but it
Yeah.
also is like down to board a plane and go somewhere weird.
Yeah, that's kind of how I am too, though. And it's not so
Jesus,
much.
stop hitting on me.
Oh my
I'm
God,
so
I
uncomfortable.
can't help it. I told you I was going to get you to love me. He just keeps drinking.
Yep, I sure am.
It's like, I'm so used to these crazy bitches.
I'm just hoping I black this out and I'll figure it out in post.
Wait, hold on, Maddie.
Yes.
I have to pee.
Go pee.
Okay, hold on.
As I said at the beginning of the show, like, if you need to pee, go pee.
I have to pee really quick.
Go pee.
I'll be right back. Don't miss me.
Everything come out okay?
Yes. Okay, you know those pees where like it just won't end?
Yeah.
Have you ever had that?
I'm doing it right now.
Oh my God. No, like, but for real, it was like,
What, would
I
you
had
doubt
a
me? You think
solid-
I'm lying to you?
yeah.
The fuck? That's fucked up.
I
You come into
hope-
my home and you just call me a liar.
I hope that you're lying to me, because that's like really messed up, man.
So I'm just peeing in front of you right now?
Yeah,
Just making eye contact and
do-
peeing?
My dogs do that all the time.
Oh,
My dog.
wow.
I'm
I'm just being compared to your dogs now.
No, but like I'm being serious. You know those like when you have like that solid stream and like it just won't end, and then like you just got to keep like pushing it. It was one of those. I
Howdy.
wasn't pooping, I promise. That was like a solid like 3-minute long pee.
It's okay. You're a human. You're allowed to poop.
I know I'm allowed to poop, but I want you to know that I didn't.
Well, now I'm upset that you didn't. Like, are you in discomfort? Are you holding a poop in?
No, I'm not. Maybe. I don't know. Girls don't poop.
They definitely do.
Mm.
I've definitely pulled shit off my dick before.
I don't do anal
In real life?
in real life.
Why not?
I have a great ass, I know, but I don't do anal.
That doesn't explain why not.
I don't know. I don't find enjoyment
Well, that's a good reason not to do it then.
in it. But I know that the day that like if I work up to like I've never had good experiences with it.
So you've done it.
I've done it, but it hasn't been with like prep.
Honestly, that's more on the dude for not being cool about it.
Right. Absolutely.
Like, just
I've tried it twice, and both times it was like a surprise.
was the
Like it
dude
just like
uncool, or-
slipped. Yeah, it slipped.
It never slips.
Yeah, I know. So, it was not enjoyable. And so like I know that like if you work up to it, like, you know, they have like butt plugs and stuff so that you can. So for me in my personal life, like I love a little butt play. Like I love getting my ass eaten out.
So,
I love a finger. Yeah, like put a little finger in there. Yeah. Doodle around, but I don't know. I feel like if I got to that point where I like worked up to it, game over, because Essie got back.
then why aren't you working up to it?
Maybe I should. I don't know. Should I?
I mean, so you should wait.
Hold on. Give me some whiskey.
Pour yourself some whiskey. In my experience in this industry,
okay.
monetarily, you will make much better money holding out for a while.
Yeah.
Until someone offers you an insane amount for your first anal scene.
Right. And that's kind of what I'm waiting for, too.
But you probably should be ready for the moment that someone offers the check. So
Okay.
you should probably do it in real life a bunch.
Yeah. And then, are you saying you want to like help me?
I'll help pick out butt plugs for you, sure.
Guys, he doesn't want to fuck me in the ass. What the fuck?
I feel this is just what HR.
HR!
HR.
No,
I'm at work right now, goddammit.
I have, okay, so here's the thing. I have a set of butt plugs at home, but they're not cute. I refuse to put them in. I want cute ones. Like, I want the pink ones that have the little, like
a little heart?
Yes!
You can just put them in and not look at them.
I know, but there's just something about it.
Do you only allow cute things inside you?
Basically.
Then why do you keep trying to fuck me?
You are cute.
You are drunk.
I am drunk.
Well, I'm glad I got that confirmation. These are things that would not be happening sober.
I would not be calling Maddie cute. No, you are cute. You're like puppy dog cute.
She's definitely drunk.
Like, aw, Maddie. Like, that's what I mean by puppy dog cute.
Drunk.
No.
Drunk.
So butt plugs.
Yeah. They don't have to be cute. They just have to serve a purpose.
I know. Like, I've been asked countless times, like, especially like on my OnlyFans, like, oh my God, anal, will you do anal? Like, and I know that you can just get so much further in the industry.
But you want to hold out on it.
Yeah.
Like, because people will offer a significant amount of money for your first anal scene. Don't give it away on your OF.
Don't give it away on your OF?
No, like, some studio will probably pay pretty decent money for it.
Hypothetically, what are, like, on the higher end? Like, what have you heard?
I mean, over 2K for, like...
For just one?
Yeah. For the first anal scene? Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Interesting.
I also don't know the dynamics of your OF money, so, like, maybe you'll make more on selling it that way.
Yeah. I think, like, long-term OF, yes, but, like, up front, I could see why. I'm
old school. Like, you know, a lot of pricing in my head is based on, like, when there was no OF.
Yeah.
I'm an old man.
Stop calling yourself old. I have the hiccups.
Proud of you.
Thank you. I learned a fun lesson or a fun trick though. Apparently all I have to say is I'm not a fish. And it goes away. Hold on. I'm not a fish. Oh my God, they went away.
Bravo.
Do you know who Will Pounder is?
Of course. I've had Will on the show.
Oh my God. He's the one that taught me that. Like 2 days ago. He was like, if you ever get the hiccup, say, I'm not a fish. We're going to have to tell him, Will, it worked. I'm not a fish.
Will's an educational motherfucker. That reminds me, I actually have to call Will and actually rebook him because it's been a couple of years.
I love him. He's such a sweetheart.
Oh, he's good people.
I've met the nicest motherfuckers in this industry.
In LA.
Yes, in LA. In LA. I have. But like specifically in this industry. Like I really do feel really lucky with the people that like I've collabed with and that I've like formed relationships with. Like everyone's been, for the most part, like really genuine and just super cool.
Well, I've said this many times over the years, like porn is the land of misfit toys.
Mm-hmm.
This is not where the actual cool kids end up.
Yeah.
So you got a lot of interesting personalities here.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Like, we all have our stories, and like, we're all stigmatized. We're all like put in a like in this like little box, and so I feel like we all get each other.
Yeah, and there's still plenty of drama. This is
Oh,
also
well,
the 13th grade, but
yes, there's that. But I, even in just the short few months that I've been in here, I've learned just to stay clear of it, just keep doing my own thing, and like embrace the good and the like those connections that I make. If they're like just embracing the solid connections and like leaving the bullshit behind, just not getting involved in that. Like,
and that's the advantage of coming in later in life, because unfortunately, a lot of performers who come in at 18, 19 don't know how to stay clear of that shit.
Yeah, which is why I could see it being called the 13th year. That makes a lot of sense. And I feel like a lot of the people that I have formed good connections with, they also are a little older. And so they have, some more life experience under their belts. Not to say that there's anything wrong with like the younger performers at all. I just haven't personally met too many.
Well, there's nothing wrong with younger performers, but sometimes like their lack of life experience ends up being problematic.
Yeah. But even in my personal life, it's not like I'm going to be friends with an 18 and 19-year-old. Like, no offense. But
I'm totally offended. For my 19th birthday, I thought we were going to be friends.
Yeah,
But now that you've had me underage drinking for 2 hours.
Shut up.
Like, you predator. I'm going to turn 20 next year.
I don't want to offend anyone, just in case you have, like, I don't know, maybe there's an 18-year-old out there that really wants to be my friend.
If they're offended by it, you don't want to be their friend.
That's true.
It's like when someone's like, all men. Like, if you're offended by that, that probably applies to you.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to get at with, like, the whole pet peeve thing. Like, if it offends you, if it's a pet peeve for you, it's probably because it's an issue within you. So we're on the same page.
Are we?
I don't know. I think.
Yeah.
I was bringing it back to what we were talking about earlier.
That was a good callback. It was a fucking good callback.
Thank you. Thank you. That's my therapist skills right there.
Oh, shit.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, who's been therapizing who? Therapizing.
You've been therapizing me.
I know.
I learned a lot about myself and my sexuality on this podcast.
No one's ever come in the other girl.
No one's ever come. I have been the cum dumpster.
Life goals.
Yes. I love being a cum dumpster.
Well, I'm glad you love what you do.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Especially all over my face.
Whatever makes you happy.
It does.
Like, I guess I didn't say this earlier, but like, giving a facial or coming on someone's tits like isn't necessarily my thing. But if like when I have an enthusiastic partner who's like, come on my face, then it's hot.
Yes.
Like the first girl I ever hooked up with was just like, come on my tits. I'm like, okay, this is hot. Like, normally I would rather just cream pie people, but
well, the crazy thing is I really did not even know how much I loved it until I was in the industry. Like I have found out like I thought that I had already discovered, because like when I say like in my personal life, like I did so much to just like figure out like what I like, what I don't like, and like who I am as a sexual being. But like being in the industry has taught me even more about just me as a sexual, as a woman. Like, and one of them is that I fuck with some facials. Yeah. They're just so hot. And then I love like licking it all up. Oh my God. It's just like, good girl. Yeah.
Whatever makes you happy. Like, I'm not here to knock, I'm not here to yuck other people's jums. I'm just saying, for me, unless my partner is very enthusiastic about it, it's just like, oh, I'm trying to pull out and come on your face.
Yeah, I feel that. I feel that. So, like, if I asked you to come on my face and I was, like, super excited about it, you would do it, though?
I mean, that would be really weird for me to just be sitting here and then you'd be like, "Hey, Matt, come on my face." Like,
"Hey, Maddie, come on my face."
yeah, it's really weird. Like, I'm very much, like, flaccid and not aroused right now. Like,
What the fuck? I've never heard that before. That's so sad. I'm not making you hard. Just being in my presence.
that is correct.
I love how honest you are. You don't even try.
Was I supposed to sugarcoat? Like, oh yeah, I'm rocking a half chub right now because you're in my presence. You're like 2 arms lengths away from me, having a conversation with me. I'm half erect.
Honestly, if you said that, I'd be so fucking creeped out.
Exactly. Exactly.
So thank you for being
Completely nonplussed about this situation. Like, oh hey, I'm having a conversation with another human being.
Thank you for being flaccid for me, Maddie.
You're welcome. Happy to do it. Yeah.
That word is kind of funny. Flaccid.
Yeah, it's a funny word.
Like, who came up with that?
Someone
Flaccid.
like, I'm now have to Google the origin of flaccid.
Yes, please. Please do. Can you use that in like another? Is that like a word that you can use in another way?
Okay,
Like,
so the origins of it comes from Latin, which flaccus, which means flabby. And then it combines with Latin and French with 2 other words to come to flaccid.
Okay. And like, what does it? And it just means flabby.
Yeah.
Okay.
That flabby cock.
So like, can you use it in another like way, or is it strictly for talking about like a penis?
Okay, hold on.
Like, you have a flaccid personality. Wait, I don't know.
So flaccid in American English, soft and limp, not firm, flabby. You can have flaccid biceps, lacking force, weak.
Oh my God. You're so flaccid,
Thank
Matt. You
Wow.
really need to go lift some weights for those flaccid arms.
Wow.
I don't know.
That's what I get for not. That's what I get for not having an erection. Jeez, calling out my arms. Fuck.
I don't know. It was the first thing that came. You have nice arms. I like your tattoos.
Nice way to try to reel it back. Trying to reel it back. Just try and.
You like my tattoos?
That's not what's that subject of the matter. Now you're just trying to change the subject.
No, don't leave it here. Don't leave it there. Don't leave it there dangling.
Hey,
don't leave it there flaccid.
You started it. You started it. This is something you started. You're the one who said it. I did not bring up my arms in any way, shape, or form. You're just like, yeah, you got limp fucking
For the
arms.
record, y'all, I'm a very sweet person. I would never diss his looks.
She literally did it on camera. Literally is being recorded right now. There's record to the ends of time that you just did.
So tongues. Tongues are
So-
a weird thing.
She's like, I'm going to try to change the subject really quickly. Anything but being called out on, like, insulting his arms.
I don't want to be called out. I'm a nice person, I promise.
Actions speak louder than words.
Ouch.
Oh,
Yeah.
are you offended by that? Does that apply to you?
What is that? There's like there's like a saying. It's like, always believe a person's actions, they never lie, or something like that.
100%.
Yeah.
100%.
I've found that very quickly too, even in this industry.
Oh no, it's very true. Like,
because people will say a lot of stuff to like butter you up, but then when it comes down to it, like, just watch how they treat people. Or like, even I don't know if we were talking about it before we started the podcast, or if we were saying this in the beginning, even about like people who like shout out other, creators and stuff when it comes to like collaborations and everything. Like, there's a lot of times where, again, because I'm a small creator, people will be like, yeah, I'm going to shout you out. I'm going to like, let's help each other out. And I get like super stoked about it. And then it's like, they never do. And like I have found that, you gotta watch out for yourself. You gotta keep yourself safe. Look out for numero uno.
Sadly do in this industry, because unfortunately, even the people that are supposed to work for you in a lot of cases don't have your best interests at heart.
Which is so sad, because like I'm fundamentally like I'm not that type of person. And so like one of the biggest things that I've had to learn is you can't expect yourself out of other people.
100%. And a lot of that comes from because there's such a high turnover rate in this industry historically.
Is there?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. The average career still is like under a year.
Really?
Yeah.
Do you think it's because of age, though?
It's a lot of factors. Like, a lot of people don't know what they're getting themselves into. A lot of people can't handle the pressure, the social stigma that comes with doing the job.
I could see that.
A lot of people can't handle the loneliness that comes with the job. Dating in this industry is fucking a nightmare.
Yeah.
So, I mean, obviously, you're hitting on me.
What does this world come to?
I mean, just God.
Wait, what's that supposed to mean? Like, is that a diss on you or me? Or
Both.
like
Both. Both.
Oh
I promise you could do better. Like, build that self-esteem up. You could do better. I know you're a new creator, but you could do better.
I'm dead. Oh my God.
But this is very much a lonely place for a lot of people. Like, over the years, I've worked with people that are wildly successful in the industry, like top tier talent. And like, they've had a lot of very unsuccessful relationships because of jealousy, because of bullshit.
Yeah.
So like, if people are lucky enough to find their person, it's legitimately a lucky situation.
I agree. I could see that.
And there's plenty of people that just can't hack that. Like, there's, unfortunately, for better or worse, there's a lot of people in life, like, their only real goal in life is to be in love, to be, somebody.
Yeah.
And having a bunch of social stigmas and, the nature of the job, it disqualifies a lot of fucking people.
Oh, yeah. For sure.
So a lot of people can't hack that shit. A lot of people just also think it'll be fucking easy money.
Oh, God. That is I wish we could debunk that so quick. Like, what the fuck? It is not. I guess it's like, I guess it also depends on like what you define easy as.
I mean, I don't think by any definition in the modern era is it easy money.
No.
Like, when I got in, I know some people that were making deep into six figures by just showing up to set multiple times a week, doing their scenes, and going about the day. They didn't have to promote much. They didn't have to like do much beyond showing up to set.
It's not like that anymore.
No, those days are long fucking gone.
No. You have to have a social media presence. Like, you have to. And that alone takes hours. Like, people don't realize like one TikTok or one Instagram reel that takes fucking like 10 seconds can take you like 30 minutes. And that's like and sometimes even longer than that. And then on top of that, oh my God, it just like thinking about it like stresses me out and makes me want to like punch people in the face who say it's easy money.
Oh, for sure. Like, a great example is I used to do some mainstream editing for some pretty high-end YouTubers. And I used to get paid a 10-hour day to cut a 50 to 60-second intro for their YouTube channel.
Yeah.
Like,
it takes work.
Yeah, they were literally willing to pay me 10 hours to cut something that 60 seconds is an end product. You think that's easy?
Yeah. Like, I think the difference is like, okay, so if I were to compare like me being a therapist to me working in porn, I would say I work longer at like now with my job than I did. And I worked long fucking hours, but at least I see the monetary value in what I'm doing now versus which I mean, that says a lot about our society too. I'm not gonna but I see it paying off at least.
Definitely. And also
what I do now.
As a therapist, when you clocked out, when you were done for the day, you were done for the day, right?
Yes and no. More so than now.
Oh yeah, because
I'm never off.
That was my point.
Like, I'm never off.
All these people that talk shit about like this is easy, like when you clock out of your fucking job, you're done for the day. And unless you're the owner, you don't give a fuck till you clock back in.
Yeah.
You're the owner of this business.
I literally, I have my LLC. Like, I am my own business. Like, and so it goes far beyond just like the pro shoots because, again, then I have my OnlyFans, then I have my Instagram, then I have my TikTok. Like, I'm managing all of this and it doesn't end. It doesn't just start at 9 a.m. and end at 5 p.m. No, it's like 24/7.
Oh yeah, and the fans demand that you fucking be responsive to them and
because if not, you lose them. It's easy come, easy go. And that's like the way, and I think about it even because not even just with that, but then like I do, like I've said, like my live streaming on Kick. If I don't stream for a few days, I lose. Like, it's like I'm not a streamer anymore.
Oh yeah, they've moved on to someone else.
Yeah. And so it's like almost like restarting. Like I've had times where like I'm so like in the last few months that I've started where I've been so busy with like my shoots that like I haven't been able to put as much time into like my live streaming, and people just forget who I am. So it's like if I'm gone for 2 weeks, it's like restarting all over again.
I painfully know that too. I'm a Twitch streamer, so I get it.
I used to be on Twitch.
You get banned?
Oh, yeah.
See, I've never been in a hot tub on stream, so.
Okay. How'd you know I was a hot tub streamer? Lucky guess?
Well, I did a little research before we did this.
Oh, me too.
Yeah, one of us is lying.
Yes, I used to be a hot tub streamer there. I also did workout streams. That's actually how I got banned. Because Twitch, unless you're like one of the lucky few girls that has like made it to partner, they don't like it if you have an ass, apparently. So I actually got permabanned because of wearing Lululemon shorts that were just a little too tight on the treadmill. It was like the angle of the camera. It was kind of bullshit. Actually, by kind of, I mean complete bullshit.
Oh yeah, well, I mean that's the problem with all platforms. It's all arbitrary.
It is. It depends on like who happens to be watching,
and who happens to review it. Like,
yeah,
I get episodes demonetized on YouTube all the time where it's just like,
really?
Oh yeah. What you've been here tonight now? How many things have I said that are demonetization worthy?
Nothing, but like also everything.
Yeah. And like sometimes shit slips through. Sometimes shit's like, oh no.
It's so stupid. Like it's just so subjective.
Right.
And it's like I need to figure out whose dick to suck on Twitch so I can come back.
Not it.
Oh, damn it, Matt.
Sorry.
Okay. Well, can you help me figure out who? Does anyone know? Twitch. Whose dick do I need to suck? So
Jeff Bezos, obviously.
Oh, easy.
Amazon owns Twitch, so.
Oh, yeah. Jeff, hi. I'll make it nice and sloppy for you.
Will not be flaccid.
I'll make sure it's not flaccid. Like Maddie over here.
Wow, just being called out for my limp dick. It's a hard knock life.
It's hard.
I hate to do it. We're actually going to call last call. You know we've been doing this for over 2 hours already, right?
Have we really?
Uh-huh.
No, we haven't.
Almost 2:40, actually.
Have we really?
Uh-huh.
Is that like without the pee?
I mean, that is the total runtime, including the pee, but
okay.
You weren't peeing for 20 minutes.
I was peeing for about 10.
Not really.
Not really. I know. But that was a long stream, like, of pee.
Yeah, not kick. Before we get you out of here.
Okay. Before we get out.
Tell them where they can find you on the things.
Yes, on the things. So you can find me basically everywhere at Essie_GotBack. Like on Instagram, on OnlyFans. TikTok is just Essie GotBack. All one word. But my TikTok gets deleted like once every like other week. So it'll probably be something next week.
Probably be something by the time this airs.
Yeah.
So look for it.
Yeah. Essie_GotBack. You can find me there. You can find me on Kick. Yeah. I stream. I just do this shit. I just like bullshit and talk. Maybe you can come on my stream sometime.
Happy to do it.
Would you really?
Yeah.
That would be fun. We should do this again.
I'm happy to let you get banned off Kick for something I horribly say.
Actually, they don't care. Kick is an interesting place. Like, if you're a man, you can get away with saying basically everything.
All right. I'm going to put that to the test.
You should. Actually, you should start streaming on Kick.
I don't have the time of the day. Well, I've been slacking my Twitch streams too, so.
Well, you know, if you ever need help with that.
I will happily come do your show.
Okay. That'd be fun.
Yeah. It'll be something.
It'll be something.
I'm just saying, if you get kicked off, it's not really my fault. You invited this.
I'm totally going to blame you.
Fair enough. This is how it ends. Until next week.
Okay.
Drink up, motherfuckers.
Yeah.